beautiful afternoon, isn't it? Yes? Yes? It's a lovely afternoon indeed. All of you are looking amazing, gorgeous, and handsome. In the beginning, I would like to thank you all for taking the time out from your heavy schedules and marking the spectacular afternoon with your glorious presence. Thank you so much for joining today. Let us start today's program by introducing our respected dignitaries. Our first dignitary is the chief guest of our reception today. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Dr. A.N.M. Mishkatuddin Sir, the Honorable Advisor to the Board of Trustees, Southeast University Trust. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing today's event with your presence. Next, let us welcome our Honorable Special Guest, Professor Dr. M.A. Hakim Sir, Dean, School of Arts and Social Sciences. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for being here. And then let us welcome our Honorable Chairperson, Alia Shahnur Amin ma'am, and our honorable faculties, including our honorable coordinator, Mr. Jahid Alam sir. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, I would like to welcome all of you and thank you for gracing our event today. So, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that why we have been gathered today. Of course, we have been something very special in hand with us. A big round of applause to welcome the newcomers of BA honors and MA programs of our department. Heartiest congratulations to all the freshers on clearing their previous levels and entering this new world. We'll pay our tribute to three. We'll pay our tribute to three great literary personalities: William Shakespeare, Rabindranath Tagore, and Kazi Nazrul Islam. So it's a very, very special good news. We can say that we are celebrating together as a family. And when I talk about family, are you guys ready to celebrate this together? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Yes.
It is our culture to remember the God Almighty before everything we do or start. So let us begin this event seeking the blessings of the God Almighty Allah. I would like to invite Mr. Shakhat Hossein Veer from 38 batch to recite from the Holy Quran.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لولا أن تداركه نعمة من ربه لنبذ بالعراء وهو مذموم فاجتباه ربه فجعله من الصالحين وإن يكاد الذين كفروا ليزلقونك بأبصارهم لما سمعوا الذكر ويقولون إنه لمجنون وما هو إلا ذكر للعالمين صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shakhat, for creating a heavenly atmosphere here. I would like to invite Ms. Momita Ahmed from 42nd batch to officially welcome all the dignitaries and everyone gathered here for the precious reception.
Thank you so much, Sabrina Fifa. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome to Freshers Reception Program, Spring 2021. Heartiest gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Dr. A.N.M. Mishkatuddin sir. Special guest to our Honorable Dean, Professor Dr. M.A. Hakim sir, and our Honorable Chairperson, Alia Shanur Amin ma'am. Good afternoon to all my respected faculty members and Crown Coordinator Sir, Mr. Zahidullah Munna sir. I'm really honored to be here with you. With such a tremendous souls out there, including my fellows, classmates, and all the freshers out there. It is such a privilege to have you with us. I, Momit Ahmad, welcome to each of students from 48th batch on behalf of Department of English, Southeast University. Thank you so much for joining with our fabulous programs and schedules. It is our honor to have each of you with us. I believe it is a memorable journey not only to pass the years, rather to make oneself proud, honored, and loved as a member of English department, which contains such a pure souls. Obviously, it has become a tough journey to face all the challenges for the first time, but we believe in your progress and potentiality. You all have the magical power to accept the challenge and obstacles. We can assure a proper guidance, which is usually provided by all of our genius faculties. We hope your excellence, quality of time, dedication will enlighten us more. Remember an amazing quote always, that is, your degree is not just about your learning, rather, it goes along with the virtues and all the good characters. Both of them will make you a sought after. Endeavor to build yourself with them. Welcome again to our Department of English. Hope you will all enjoy your journey and keep learning with the lots of merriments. Thank you so much for your patience and support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Momita, for your beautiful speech. And now, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Jahid Alam Munna sir, the coordinator of Department of English, to share his words.
Thank you, Eva. Uh, Honorable Advisor to the BOT, Professor Dr. A.N.M. Mishkaduddin, Honorable Dean, School of Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Dr. Abdul Hakim, Honorable Chair, Department of English, Ms. Alia Shahanur Amin, my dear colleagues and students. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. First, I will introduce myself to the freshers. I am Zahid Alom. I am an assistant professor in the Department of English. Besides this, I am also the coordinator of the department. So it is my responsibility to take care of your academic and administrative matters. Whenever you face any problems, I am the first person actually to come to and to talk about these problems, right? Of course, you have your course teachers, and there are other teachers as well. They are also very cooperative, very helpful. They will listen to you attentively, so you can go to them as well, all right? And this is this very bond that makes this department a family. So I welcome you to this family called the Department of English. We generally arrange such programs mainly to welcome the freshers and to introduce and to be introduced, right? Though we are a little late, I would say, because you have already been welcomed. You have already started attending classes. You have already been introduced to some faculty members. And today we are doing it formally, officially. This is a department which has been growing fast. There is a good bunch of teachers. They are well qualified. They are dedicated to their responsibilities. They strongly believe in learning, first of all, and they are very friendly, cooperative. You can discuss any issue that is related to your life even with these teachers of yours. So they are always there for you, All right. We have a chairperson who is like a mother to every student. All right. And under her leadership, the department is, of course, doing very well. And her door is always open for you. You can always go to her. Um, and at the same time, I must say that we have some expectations from you as well. Uh, First and foremost, we want you to attend classes regularly with that spirit of learning. All right. You will not miss your classes. Um, you will be honest in your preparation of assignments, in your exams. Okay. Uh, though this is the academic side, I must say that we believe in the um, holistic development of students, right? And it is true for all the departments, I believe. Every department in this university believes in the holistic development of students. That means we want you to take part in not only the curricular, but co-curricular and extracurricular activities. We arrange programs where you can demonstrate your talents. Of course, in an academic setting, we cannot nurture your talents, but we can, of course, help you to explore your talents. We can inspire you to hone your talents. All right. So that's why if you feel that, yes, there is something special in you, you must try to express it, especially in these programs. This will help you to develop yourself as a complete human being. All right. You will stay here for the next 4 years. I wish you all the best. I, I believe that you will enjoy your stay here. Although at this moment we are going through this pandemic situation, you will probably not fully enjoy the campus life, but we all hope that um, this particular unfortunate period is not going to last very long, and we will be able to attend classes on campus. Till then, we will be having online classes. And in fact, I would like to inform you that among private universities, Southeast University is doing very well in arranging these online classes. And every teacher here is conducting online classes successfully, right? And you will enjoy these classes as well. Finally, before I finish, I would like to make a request to you. Um, you have taken admission in the Department of English, and we are very thankful to you for this. But you have your friends who haven't yet taken admission probably. So go to them, talk to them, tell them to take admission, right? If possible, in the Department of English. If they don't like to study English, then tell them to take admission in other departments at this university. This is important. Consider it as a kind of responsibility of yours, and um try to develop this very positive feeling or impression about the department. With this, I would like to finish. I thank you for attending this program, and I also thank all those organizers who have worked hard to arrange this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and gracing our event today. Here comes the most awaited moments, and now let's give a cultural twist to this event. And the reception won't be fulfilled without without our uh, fulfilled without puzzles during the month of Ramadan. I would like to invite Mr. Abid from 47 batch to present his ghazals.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
তোমার নামে একই নেশা হে প্রিয় হযরত তোমার নামে কি নেশা, হে প্রিয় হযরত যত চাহি তত কাঁদি, যত চাহি তত কাঁদি, মেটে না হযরত আমার মেটে না হযরত, আমার মেটে না হযরত তোমার নামে কি নেশা, হে প্রিয় হযরত কে বলে তুমি গেছো চলে হাজার বছর আগে, আছো লুকিয়ে তুমি প্রিয়তম আমার অনুরাগে। কে বলে তুমি গেছো চলে হাজার বছর আগে, আছো লুকিয়ে তুমি প্রিয়তম আমার অনুরাগে। মোর অন্তরের হীরা গুহায় আজও তোমার ডাক শোনা যায়, মোর অন্তরে হীরা গুহায় আজও তোমার ডাক শোনা যায়। জাগে আমার মনের কাবা ঘরে তোমারি সুরত, হযরত তোমারি সুরত, হযরত তোমারি সুরত তোমার নামে একই নেশা, হে প্রিয় হযরত তোমার নামে একই নেশা, হে প্রিয় হযরত যারা দোজখ হতে ত্রাণের তরে তোমায় ভালোবাসে, আমার প্রেম দেখে তারা কেউ কাঁদে কেউ হাসে। দোজখ হতে ত্রাণের তরে তোমায় ভালোবাসে, আমার প্রেম দেখে তারা কেউ কাঁদে কেউ হাসে। তুমি জানো হে মোর স্বামী সাফায়াত চাহি না আমি, তুমি জানো হে মোর স্বামী সাফায়াত চাহি না আমি, আমি শুধু তোমায় চাহি তোমার মোহাবত হযরত, তোমার মোহাবত হযরত, তোমার মোহাবত তোমার নামে একই নেশা, হে প্রিয় হযরত তোমার নামে একই নেশা, হে প্রিয় হযরত। ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you so much for your beautiful ghazals. It was really very peaceful. With all the love and endearment, let me invite our beloved fresher, Abdul Mujid Faisal from 48 batch to recite his poem.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম সবাইকে। আমি পাঠ করছি আমার পরিচয়। লিখেছেন সৈয়দ শামসুল হক। আমি জন্মেছি বাংলায়, আমি বাংলায় কথা বলি, আমি বাংলার আলপথ দিয়ে হাজার বছর চলি, চলি পলি মাটি কোমলে আমার চলার চিহ্ন ফেলে। ১৩০০ নদী শুধায় আমাকে, কোথা থেকে তুমি এলে? আমি তো এসেছি চর্যাপদের অক্ষরগুলো থেকে, আমি তো এসেছি সওদাগরের ডিঙার বহর থেকে, আমি তো এসেছি কৈবর্তের বিদ্রোহী গ্রাম থেকে, আমি তো এসেছি পাল যুগ নামে চিত্রকলার থেকে, এসেছি বাঙালি পাহাড়পুরের বৌদ্ধবিহার থেকে, এসেছি বাঙালি জোর বাংলার মন্দির বেদি থেকে, এসেছি বাঙালি বরেন্দ্রভূমে সোনা মসজিদ থেকে, এসেছি বাঙালি আউল বাউল মাটির দেউল থেকে, আমি তো এসেছি সার্বভৌম ১২ ভূঁইয়ার থেকে, আমি তো এসেছি কমলার দিঘি মহুয়ার পালা থেকে, আমি তো এসেছি তিতুমির আর হাজি শরীয়ত থেকে, আমি তো এসেছি গীতাঞ্জলি অগ্নিবীণার থেকে, এসেছি বাঙালি ক্ষুদিরাম আর সূর্য সেনের থেকে, এসেছি বাঙালি জয়নুল আর অবন ঠাকুর থেকে, এসেছি বাঙালি রাষ্ট্রভাষার লাল রাজপথ থেকে, এসেছি বাঙালি বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবর থেকে। আমি যে এসেছি জয় বাংলার বজ্রকণ্ঠ থেকে, আমি যে এসেছি ৭১-এর মুক্তিযুদ্ধ থেকে। এসেছি আমার পেছনে হাজারো চরণ চিহ্ন ফেলে, শুধাও আমাকে এতদূর তুমি কোন প্রেরণায় এলে? তবে তুমি বুঝি বাঙালি জাতির ইতিহাস শোনো নাই, সবার উপরে মানুষ সত্য, তাহার উপরে নাই। একসাথে আছি, একসাথে বাঁচি, আজও একসাথে থাকবই, সব বিভেদের রেখা মুছে দিয়ে সাম্যের ছবি আঁকবই। পরিচয়ে আমি বাঙালি, আমার আছে ইতিহাস গর্বের, কখনোই ভরি না গো আমি উদ্যত কোনো খড়গের। শত্রুর সাথে লড়াই করেছি, স্বপ্নের সাথে বাস, অস্ত্রেও শান দিয়েছি, যেমন শস্য করেছি চাষ। একই হাসি মুখে বাজিয়েছি বাঁশি, গলায় পড়েছি ফাঁস। আপোষ করিনি কখনোই আমি, এ হলো ইতিহাস। এই ইতিহাস ভুলে যাব আজ? আমি কি তেমন সন্তান? যখন আমার জনকের নাম শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান, তারই ইতিহাস প্রেরণায় আমি বাংলায় পথ চলি। চোখে নীল আকাশ, বুকে বিশ্বাস, পায়ে উর্বর বলি। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে।
Thank you so much, dear, for your beautiful recitation. Now, it is my honor to invite Professor Dr. Amy Hakim Sir, Honorable Dean, School of Arts and Social Sciences, to share his words.
Honorable Advisor to the Board of Trustees, Southeastern University, and our also ex-Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Mishkatuddin, our very affectionate and dynamic Chair, Department of English, and our very sweet host. She said she is our host, Sabrina Akhtar Eva, and all who are attending this meeting. Assalamu alaikum, and a very, very good afternoon to you all. It seems that what we are now saying or calling new normal is going to become a normal, at least for next few uh, semesters or months. I'm saying semesters because you are students here, you know. I don't know. I mean, we are almost thinking of beginning our normal classes on campus, and then the second wave came, and people are predicted that there can be a third wave as well. So we have to really be adjusting, adapting to this new normal situation, and be prepared to face it. This is a challenge for all of us. I'm very pleased to note and see that the Department of English, under the leadership of Aliya Shahinur Amin, has really been organizing this freshers reception program, which includes, as I can see, the cultural events as well. I would just say, tell my students especially that please take advantage of this online events, classes, and attend the classes regularly, participate in the exams, and enjoy, I should say. Don't be frustrated, uh, feel unhappy. I mean, we would all have been very, very happy to see you in persons, at the university, in our on-campus classes. But then this is what it is now, a destiny. Let me just tell you a small story. You might all know uh, Mrs. Selina Hussain. He's one of our very, very noted, famous literateurs in this country. I suppose because you are in the you are in you are in English department, you might have read some of his uh, mm, novels. So one day we were having a this on online meeting with her. So we know each other. So I just told her, Appa, we're sorry, we cannot meet on campus in persons. And but I think I was telling her, আমরা what we are doing, আমি বাংলায় বলছিলাম ওনাকে যে আমরা দুধের স্বাদ ঘোলে মিটাচ্ছি. Her response was very immediate, very interesting also. She said, ভাই ঘোলও কিন্তু একটা ভালো পানীয়. It's also a very good drink, for health. So take it that way, Ah, I remember what our very dear and reputed literature, Selina Hussain. So, should I say, I just listened to one ghazal and one recitation of poem by Shamsul Haq. He's one of my very favorite, writer in this country, I should say. I was really very impressed. And I could see, one boy, he's probably attending this program, sitting under some tree, see. I can view the village profile scenery, behind him. I think he's sitting under a tree. Name I forgot. I don't see him anymore. I saw a baby taxi passing by. Then these farmers working on their hay stakes, and a breeze blowing. Very beautiful breeze. This is very encouraging that you you attend this program not only from home. There may be, I suppose, he has some problem online, getting connected from his home. So he is attending this program from under a tree, sitting under a tree. This is very interesting. This shows your commitment, your interest in the whole thing. I teach courses at master's level and also undergrad level. One of my students, he attends regularly, class from Chilmari, sorry, Vurungamari. And since he doesn't have this internet connection at home, he comes out and sits under a tree, and he would show me the river. And I know Zahid Munna is from Kurigram. He would know better, our learned Mr. Zahid Munna. I'm also from Rangpur, so I had been to those places. And I have another of my student. He comes to the playground, because he doesn't have this, net connection at home. He comes to a playground and attends classes regularly. Believe it. So this is a very good spirit, I should say. The when when you say that we will meet this challenge, these are the instances how we are meeting these challenges. So, and as usual, as I must say, as Dean School of Arts and Social Sciences, the English department is one of our departments. We have 4 departments in this school: English, Economics, Law and Justice, and Bangla. English department I have seen, um, uh, they organize a lot of these programs, this cultural events. Then of course the stage also drama, Shakespeare's. I attended those. Alia, um, she's very kind to invite me to all those programs. I love and like them. So uh, I hope, or as dean, I would say those to those new students who are with us today. Uh, in the English department, you have a very, very brilliant bunch of faculty members. I have been involved in the process with Professor Meshkat Dean in the process of selection of faculty members for around 8 years or so. And we have always tried to select the best teachers, best students of our best universities in the country. So we can assure you there, be assured that your faculty members, I mean, all of them, highly academically, trained and capable, and also some of them have acquired a reasonable amount of experience in the last few years. So I'm very confident. I take pride in telling you that you are in the hands of very, very learned faculty members in the English department. And also, they are very caring, I tell you. Most of them uh, from this, female gender, and as usual, they take a great more care. I mean, I wouldn't say that Zahid Munna and Dr. Tufazel uh, do not take much care, but all of them equally caring persons, very, very caring persons, I tell you. So I hope you enjoy your academic pursuits. The reason why you are here for, your cause will be, uh, taken care of by your faculty members. And as the dean of this faculty, I assure you that if you think I can do anything for you, please do come to my room. I sit in the same building, or you can call me also. I would ask Alia to give them my phone numbers, mobile. This is public good. My telephone number, anybody can have access to, no problem. So you can, but of course, you should first see your teacher, whether he is in a position to help you. Then why shouldn't come to me now? Then you have your coordinates your activity, So you can go to your coordinators. You can come and meet your uh, chairman, ma'am. And as I said, for any reason, if you feel that I could be of some use to you, please do not hesitate to come. I do not have any, predetermined visiting hours. Only if I am not in the class. If I am in the class, maybe you might not get him. Insofar as this online and classes, when I'm in a class, maybe if you call me, you might not get me. So not only me, all our administrators, academic administration, people who are, including Vice Chancellor, our Honorable Professor Meshkatuddin, Dr. Meshkatuddin, who had been our Vice Chancellor for 4 years, and then before that he was our Pro Vice Chancellor. I have very, very pleasant memory and experience of working with him. So you can go anywhere and for any support. We have now sort of one-stop service to provide one-stop service provider. So you can talk to them. So I would like to prolong my speech at this stage. I know you have a series of cultural programs. I mean, activities, not programs, activities, and in your menu. So, with these few words, with my sincere thanks to the chair, Department of English, for inviting me to this event, and of course, Professor Dr. Meshkatuddin. Also, I must thank him, and because we are here, because you are here, sir. So take our compliments, my compliments, and all our faculty members, and the very vibrant, I can see, very dedicated the first year or first semester students. The example I gave you, I could see, where is this guy, he was a breeze blowing under a tree, and then I could see stack of hay, these farmers. I didn't see any farmer, but a very natural scene. Oh, yes, he's here. Nure Afshi. Nure.
Assalamu
Yeah.
alaikum, sir.
Walaikum Salam. There are banana trees behind him, and then farmers working, and I think you are sitting beside a road, something. I
Yes,
saw
sir.
maybe taxi passing. Which area, which district you are from? May I
Sherpur,
know?
sir.
Sherpur, Jamalpur, Sherpur.
Yes,
I
sir.
see. Which is your upuzela?
Sherpur Shador.
Sadar upuzela. Good. So the farmers have a good harvest this year, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
sir, of course.
My thanks to our very elegant host, Sabrina Akhtar Eva. Thank you. You are hosting very well.
Thank you so
Thank you all.
much.
Thank you all. Allah Hafiz. Allah
Thank you so
Hafiz.
much, sir, for your precious words
Thank you.
and gracing our event today.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Now let me invite Ms. Shadia Jahan Sheba from 39 batch to recite her poem.
Sadia actually couldn't join the event for some really unavoidable reasons. So I'll be playing her poem. It's on record on her behalf.
Okay.
So I hope
Right.
everyone
Okay,
will
please
please
carry on.
forgive this issue.
Mashkur Hussain. Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
অচল বুড়ি, মুখখানি তার হাসির রসে ভরা, স্নেহের রসে পরিপক্ক অতি মধুর জরা, ফুলো ফুলো দুই চোখে তার, দুই গালে আর ঠোঁটে, উছলে পড়া হৃদয় যেন ঢেউ খেলিয়ে ওঠে। পরিপুষ্ট অঙ্গটি তার, হাতের গড়ন মোটা, কপালে দুই ভুরুর মাঝে উল্কি আঁকা ফোঁটা। গাড়ি চাপা এক কুকুর মরতে ছিল পথে, সেবা করে বাঁচিয়ে তারে তুলল কোনো মতে। খোড়া কুকুর সেই ছিল তার নিত্য সহচর, আধ পাগলি ঝি ছিল এক বাড়ি বালেশ্বর। দাদা ঠাকুর বলতো, বুড়ি জমলো কত টাকা, সঙ্গে ওটা যাবে না তো, বাক্সে রইল ঢাকা। ব্রাহ্মণে দান করতে না চাও, না হয় দাও না ধার, জানোই তো এই অসময়ে টাকার কি দরকার। বুড়ি হেসে বলে, ঠাকুর দরকার তো আছেই, সেই জন্যে ধার না দিয়ে রাখি টাকা কাছেই। সাতরাপাড়ার কায়েত বাড়ির বিধবা এক মেয়ে, এককালে সে ছিল সুখে বাপের আদর পেয়ে। বাপ মরেছে, স্বামী গেছে, ভাইরা না দেয় ঠাই।
অনলাইনে
দিন চালাবে এমনতর উপায়ও কিছু নাই। শেষকালে সে ক্ষুধার দায়ে দন্য দশার লাজে চলে গেল হাসপাতালে রোগী সেবার কাজে। এর পিছনেও বুড়ি ছিল, আর ছিল লোক তার কংসারী শিলবেনের ছেলে মুকুন্দ মক্তার। গ্রামের লোকে ছি ছি করে যাতে ঠেলল তাকে, একলা কেবল অচল বুড়ি আদর করে ডাকে। সে বলে, তুই বেশ করেছিস, যা বলুক না যেবা, ভিক্ষা মাগার চেয়ে ভালো দুঃখী দেহের সেবা। জমিদারের মায়ের শ্রাদ্ধ, বেগার খাটার ডাক, রায়ডমনির ছেলে বললে, কাজের নেই যে ফাঁক, পারবে না আজ যেতে। শুনে কোতলপুরের রাজা বললে, ওকে যে করেই হোক দিতেই হবে সাজা। মিশনারির স্কুলে পড়ে কম্পোজিটরের, কাজ শিখে সে শহরেতে আয় করেছে ঢের। তাই হবে কি ছোট লোকের ঘাড় বাঁকানো চাল, সাক্ষ্য দিল হরিশ মৈত্র, দিল মাখন লাল। ডাকলুঠের এক মোকদ্দমায় মিথ্যে জড়িয়ে ফেলে, গোষ্ঠকে তো চালান দিল 7 বছরের জেলে। ছেলের নামের অপমানে আপন পাড়া ছাড়ি, ডুমনি গেল ভিন গায়েতে পাততে নতুন বাড়ি। প্রতি মাসে অচল বুড়ি দমোদরের পারে মাসকাবারের জিনিস নিয়ে দেখে আসতো তারে। যখন তাকে খোটা দিল গ্রামের শম্ভু পিসে, রায়ডমনির পরে তোমরা এত দরদ কিসের? বুড়ি বললে, যারা ওকে দিল দুঃখ রাশি, তাদের পাপের বোঝা আমি হালকা করে আসি। পাতানো এক নাতনি বুড়ির এক জড়ি জ্বরে, ভুগতে ছিল স্বরূপগঞ্জে আপন শ্বশুর ঘরে। মেয়েটাকে বাঁচিয়ে তুলল দিন রাত্রি জেগে, ফিরে এসে আপনি পড়ল রোগের ধাক্কা লেগে। দিন ফুরল, দেবতা শেষে ডেকে নিল তাকে, এক আঘাতে মারল যেন সকল পল্লীটাকে। অবাক হলো দাদা ঠাকুর, অবাক স্বরূপ কাকা, ডমনিকে সব দিয়ে গেছে বুড়ির জমা টাকা। জিনিসপত্র আর যা ছিল দিল পাগল ঝিকে, সঁপে দিল তারি হাতে খোড়া কুকুরটিকে। ঠাকুর বললে মাথা নেড়ে, অপাত্রে এই দান, পরলোকের হারালো পথ ইহলোকের মান।
Lovely, lovely. It was really a tremendous recitation. Thank you so much. Now, all right, now it is my honor to invite our chief guest, Professor Dr. A.N.M. Mishkatuddin Sir, to share his words.
let me ask the Honorable Chairperson, Alia Shahnur Amin, do you have a long agenda of cultural program following my speech?
Yeah, sir, there will be, I think, 22 activities like recitation and other things, like even drama. There will be drama, Shakespeare, soliloquies and other things will be there. So I think you will enjoy, sir, if you stay with us.
Okay, that was not the intention of asking this question. Well, I was wondering whether I would be able to give a long speech, but what you have just shared with me, I do not think it would be quite encouraging for me to give a long speech, because you have a long agenda of cultural activities as well, which I believe all participants are eagerly awaiting, and they will enjoy it a lot. Well, the respected chairperson of this program, Alia Shahnur Amin, chairperson of the Department of English, our respected Dean, Professor M. A. Hakim, my respected colleagues from the Department of English, and the heart of this program, my dear newly admitted students in the Department of English in spring 2021. First, I would like to congratulate all of you to Southeast University in a broader sense, and specifically to the Department of English. And I think there are students both in the bachelor's program and the master's program. I was kind of very excited to see the performance of some of the freshers. I think they are freshers, I'm not sure. The recitation and some Islamic songs. I personally liked them a lot, and I really believe that they are highly talented. And at Southeastern University, one thing I keep emphasizing all the time is that we have many resource shortage, but there is no shortage of talent at Southeastern University. I have mentioned it to Alia on several occasions, and she had been our moderator of the cultural club for a long time. And I have always told her that, well, there is no dearth of talents at Southeastern University, and you can easily explore and find out some excellent, talented students in any department. And that I really mean it. And it is not only the English department. In fact, in most of the departmental programs that I have attended, I have seen a rich collection of talented students who are not only good at studying, but they have performed wonderfully in all the co-curricular and extracurricular activities, the cultural activities, the sports and games activities, debate competitions, social service activities. So they have been very successful, and I can see the indication of this kind of the talents in our incoming students, the new students who have recently got admitted into this program. So this is a kind of, the program is in a very homely environment, because this is organized by the Department of English. And I think we can share many things which we cannot discuss in a larger forum because of the formalities that we need to follow, and also that in a larger forum, there are certain things that cannot be shared with everybody. But this is a departmental program, and I wanted to share with my new students a lot of things about the program, about the university, about the private university sector, and so that you know where you are, and you can determine where you should be heading toward, and where you are, what you are going to achieve after you complete your degree, this 4-year undergraduate program. To begin with, I must say that you all understand that you have got admitted into a private university. And the journey of private universities in this country is not a very long journey. You all know that the oldest university of this country, the University of Dhaka, from where I myself and my colleague, Professor Hakim, we graduated from that university. And I was also a teacher of Dhaka University for some time. And that university is celebrating the 100th anniversary, just celebrated the 100th anniversary last year. So it is a 100-year-old university. So compared to the oldest university of this country, private universities, well, they are, I should say, well, they started the journey in 1993. So it's about 21 and 7, 28 years old. So, but over this span of 28 years, we have made significant achievements, and we have gone a long way in terms of international recognition. I'm talking about the private university sector as a whole. And in terms of recent ranking by some global bodies, private universities have progressed a lot, and they have been able to acclaim very good positions in terms of their position in the local context and in the global context. And there was a Scopus, there was a QS ranking, and I think 11 universities were listed. These 11 universities were in the top 500 universities in Asia. And out of these 11 universities in Bangladesh, you all should know, well, there were 8 universities were from the public sector. There were 8 private universities and 3 public universities. And 3 public universities were Dhaka University, Buet, and Kuwait, Khulna University of Engineering and Technology. Interestingly, in the top 11 universities, other reputed public universities like Rajshahi University, Chittagong University, Jahangirnagar University, Agriculture University, they could not take any place. But 8 out of 11 universities were private universities, and 3 universities were public universities. So over the last 28 years, what I'm trying to mean is that we have gone through a great journey, and we have achieved a lot of things. We had made significant accomplishments, and now, at this moment, when you study at a private university, you don't feel bad, or you don't feel inferior, or you don't regret that you did not get a chance to study at a public university. The scenario has changed. And all the private universities, they are going through a tough competition, a cutthroat competition, that they are trying to supersede or exceed another university in terms of their ranking, in terms of their position, in terms of their reputation. And that is why, well, when they try to improve their position, they must focus on quality of education. There is no other secret of success. Quality of education is the primary factor. So those universities who are doing better in terms of the quality of education, and they are holding the top positions in the private sector. And if you look at the rest of the world, or the top universities in the whole world, all the universities you name, like, well, if I ask you that, can you name some top universities in the world? Obviously, I think many of you will come up with the names of Harvard University, Stanford University, MIT, Oxford. Well, you know that most of these universities are private universities. And I studied in the US, and I know the education system there. And in other countries, they do not make any distinction between private universities and public universities. University is a university. And it is known, it is recognized in terms of its recognition. Where it is ranked, whether it is accredited by national and global accreditation bodies, those are the factors that distinguish a university from another university. It is not because of public university or private university. And I think Bangladesh is not an exception. We are also heading toward that direction, that I think after a few years, people will not make any distinction. The students will not say that I study at a private university. They will not say that, well, I want to be admitted in a public university. They would like to say, well, I want to be a part of one of the best universities in the country. And you see that, well, out of top 11 universities, according to QS ranking, 8 are private universities in Bangladesh. And then the universities are only 28 years old. The highest, the oldest one is 28 years. Some are relatively much younger. So you have no reason to feel bad that you are a student of private university. Rather, you should feel that, well, this is a university where there is a lot of potential, and a huge success potential is there in a private university. And also, as a private university student, you can think of enjoying certain privileges, some benefits that you cannot think of enjoying in a public university in today's context. As you know that, well, in private universities, there is no politics. We do not allow student politics in private universities. Well, the reason why, because we want our young, talented students to give their entire attention on studying and developing other human faculties during these 4 years, which is the most important period of your time. These 4 years we call this time as the turning point of your life. So we want you to fully concentrate on study and developing some other faculties that will turn into a highly competent human being and fully developed human being. So in public university, you see that, well, the student politics nowadays has become a big culprit. Well, we have a rich tradition of student politics. Because of student politics, we were able to get our independence there with our language movement. Well, those kind of student politics, and nowadays the kind of student politics the students are involved in, there is a gulf of difference. So at private universities, the big advantage is you can plan your life properly. That today you got admitted into this program, and today you can plan exactly on what date you will be graduating. Like if you get admitted in May 2021, you should be graduating by, say, April or May 2025. And you'll be able to exactly graduate on that date, because there is no session jam. Our classes are not cancelled due to any political reason, any other reasons. Classes will be held on time. And even if some classes are missed due to unavoidable circumstances, there is a provision for makeup classes. So we want to finish our semester on time. That is the advantage that you have. Now come to the Southeast University. Southeast University is one of the top private universities in the private sector. And I'm saying that I'm still using the term private university, but I also strongly believe and hope that within the next few years, we will not call a university, whether it is a private university or public university. It will be a university. And Southeast University, there was a national ranking done about a couple of years back, and Southeast was one of the top universities, and our position was third in terms of student number, and in terms of research contribution, our position was fifth. And also, according to some international ranking, we are among the top 10 private universities in the country. There was a Scopus ranking a few months back, and our position was 9th. I saw that ranking myself. But there is a long way ahead that we have to cross a very challenging journey, and we want our students as our partners in this journey. So the university has to develop further. And the university will progress only when we can provide quality teaching and when we can produce competent graduates. Because our graduates are our representatives, our graduates are our ambassadors, and they will represent the university after they graduate from this university and enter the outside market. They go to the employment, they enter the employment sector, or they go for higher studies overseas. They will represent this university. Now, at Southeast University, you know that there are, I don't know whether, I'm talking about the freshers. You may not know it, that we have 10 departments so far, and under 10 departments we have about 19 academic programs. And in the English department, it is one department. We have two academic programs. One is the BA in English, and the other program is MA in English. And in the master's program, we have two major tracks. One is literature, the other is ELT, so far I know. So this is, now in the department, our respected Dean, Professor Hakim, was mentioning about certain advantages that you can expect from the department, because there are some unique characteristics of the English department at Southeast University. I look at the university, like if we look at the country as a whole, we call Bangladesh as our mother. Bangladesh is our mother because we were born in this country, and we celebrated the World Mother's Day, I think, yesterday. And also because now from today you are a member of the Southeast family, I also look at Southeast University as our mother. And if Southeast University is looked at as our mother, and I must say that our mother has 10 children. 10 departments are like 10 children. All these children are grown up. These 10 departments are headed by 10 children of Southeast University. And out of these 10 children, 7 are the sons. They are the males, and 3 are daughters. And your department is headed by a daughter. But this is the daughter of Southeast University. I'm referring to Aliyah Shahnur Amin. She is the head of the department at the moment. But to you, she is a mother. And I would also like to mention that not only the department chairperson, but so far I know our English department is majority of our faculty members are female. And they're all mother figures. And I call all of them mothers. Some are relatively elder, some are relatively younger. But mother is a mother. She may be young mother. And most of your mothers are very young mothers. And young mothers are more caring. And I really mean it. And you are in the hands of the most competent faculty members in the department. And in addition to their competence, the other thing I would like to proudly announce that they are the most caring and most committed faculty of the university in the Department of English. Some of you might think that, well, Department of English is a very small department. Well, that is another important thing I would like to mention. English in department, maybe if you say it is a very small department, maybe you are right. But if you say this is the largest department of the university, you are again right. English department, in terms of the number of courses they teach, I think they are the largest department because they serve as a service department, and they provide this service to all other departments of the university. There is no other department in the university who will be able to graduate with a degree from this university without taking an English course, and that will be taught by a teacher from the English department. Because we have 4 English courses which are mandatory for all students across all departments of the university. So you have very good reasons to feel proud of that you belong to a small department, if you look at the English department itself, but I mean the English program. But if you look at the service being provided by your department, you belong to the largest department of this university. And one thing I always encourage my colleagues and my department heads especially, that we do have a central culture of the university as a whole. At Southeast University, we focus on relatively low tuition because most of our children are from middle class, lower middle class, income class families. And also we highly value our local culture, our ethical and moral values. These are our central cultural aspects. But apart from that, we also promote the local culture. Every department has to have their own ways of doing things. Like our pharmacy department has its own culture. Our English department has its own culture. English department, well, they organize their own activities apart from the central activities, central events of the university. We do have a number of student clubs, and I think currently we have about 18 student clubs, which are all quite active. And even during pandemic period, they are coming up with a rich agenda of activities. And you will be encouraged to be an active member of 2 clubs. But you can participate in the activities of all 18 clubs. And English department, I'm not still quite sure. I was talking to the chairperson that, well, you should have a club for the English department as well. I believe that they have already formed an English club. If not, well, it is in the process. You should be an active member of the English club. And as I mentioned, that university is a place where we are committed to transforming each student into a complete human being. So when you graduate, we do not want you to graduate with a GPA 4 out of 4, and then you do not know how to communicate properly, how to present yourself properly, or how to show good behavior and etiquette when you interact with a person outside. Or when you face a job interview, you cannot express yourself properly. You cannot demonstrate your leadership capabilities. Well, this kind of a student with a GPA 4 out of 4 will become a liability for the university and for the nation. We do not want that. University is a place where you have the whole world. The whole world is open to you, and you need to develop all your faculties. Not only you, obviously, I'm not giving less importance to studying. Obviously, you are a student, and your primary and foremost responsibility is to study and to maintain good GPA, respectable GPA. GPA 4 is obviously the best GPA, but only if you have developed other attributes and qualities as well. And by other attributes and qualities, what do I mean? During these 4 years, you have to learn your communication skills. You have to learn, you have to develop your leadership skills. You have to develop how to behave properly with other people, how to show respect to other people, how to demonstrate the appropriate behavior and etiquette, and how to work in a team, how to become a socially acceptable personality. All these aspects you will be learning during these 4 years. So that is why, apart from your bookish knowledge, you will be given the opportunity to develop all these virtues, all these qualities through different activities. That is why in the university, we do not only have curricular activities. That means curricular activities are only teaching and learning related. But we have co-curricular activities, seminars, workshops, webinars like this. We have extracurricular activities. We have games and sports activities, social service activities, debate activities, so cultural activities, cultural programs. Our students have participated not only in national events, but also in international events as well. And many of them have achieved international awards as well, including some students from the English department. And I always feel proud to say that, well, some of our English departments, they have demonstrated their skills in other areas so well. And some of them have been able to receive national level award and international awards. And that is what we try to promote at Southeast University. And I would like to emphasize again that this is the beginning of a great journey. And these 4 years, it is going to be a turning point of your life. And one thing I try to make it very clear, that you have made a very good decision. Nowadays, private universities are they are just progressing ahead. And so as a student of private university, all the good reasons to feel proud of. As a student of Southeast University, which is a rapidly growing university, is one of the largest and one of the most successful universities of this country, you have many good reasons to feel proud of. And as a student of the Department of English, you have many reasons to feel proud of. I have touched upon all of these points, and I've tried to make this thing clear. One last thing I would like to mention is, from today, you will be known as the ambassadors of Southeast University. And we have a central branding committee. We had a meeting yesterday, and where there is one faculty member from your department, I think that is Mehdi, and he attended the meeting. So I think even the department chair still doesn't know what we discussed. We have given a new nomenclature to our freshers. The students who got admitted this semester, they are not only our ambassadors, we have given them a technical name. They will be known as snowballing ambassadors. Now the question is, well, you might want to know that what does this snowballing ambassador mean? Well, that I will discuss in a different forum. But you are the ambassadors of this university. From today, you represent this university, you represent this department. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you have to behave and act in a manner that will enhance the image and prestige of this university and this department. You are responsible. This is a family. In your family, the way you behave, well, university is also like a family. Now we are going through a very critical situation. We are going through a pandemic that has attacked the entire universe, the whole world, and so we cannot have on-campus classes. Well, but we are doing all our activities that Professor Hakim was mentioning, the new normal life, that we are doing all our activities through online mechanism. And recently, we had several meetings with the faculty members that how online teaching can be made more interactive, more effective, so students can communicate properly, can interact with the faculty properly, and can learn, if not more, at least the equal amount of learning that they would receive through on-campus teaching. So we are trying to maintain the same norm. And we also expect our students, especially the new students, to participate in all university activities the way you participate in an on-campus mode, which we believe that, well, our Dean, Professor Hakim, was mentioning about a possible third wave of corona pandemic. Well, we do not want it to happen, but if it happens, well, we need to survive. The second wave is going, we are going through the second wave now. Even if the third wave is there, and even if the fourth wave is there, we have to follow the health rules, and we have to survive this pandemic. And alongside our crisis, we need to continue our regular activities as well. So I would request all my freshers, the new students who got admitted in this semester, that you will act as the ambassadors of this university. Your teachers will sit with you, your department chair, faculty members, and in our department, all students are assigned a particular faculty advisor who will have some students, and he or she will be advising those students for 4 years. And they will be explaining to you that what does this ambassador mean, the term ambassador mean, and what do we really mean by this snowballing ambassador. You'll be given certain responsibilities to represent Southeast University and to get involved in certain activities to enhance the image of this university. And that is what we really mean by the ambassador, or the snowballing ambassador, which is just a specialized term. And so I would like to conclude by saying that you should be in a very jubilant mood, because I have tried to explain what good reasons you have to feel proud of being a student of Southeast University, especially in the English department. And you will soon realize that you are in one of the best places of this country. And all of the graduates of this department, they are all well placed, and so far I know they are all doing very well professionally after finishing their 4-year degree. And you also will follow them, and you need proper counseling, and your best counselors are your department faculty. The most important strength of our English department, I must say, that Professor Hakim also mentioned this, that our faculty, the most committed faculty, most competent faculty, most caring faculty, mother-like, father-like faculty, They are the most important strength of the department, and you please stay in touch with them. Even though Professor Hakim mentioned that, well, you can stay in touch with him, you can also contact him if needed. I do not think as a fresher or as a student, you will need to contact the dean or the vice chancellor, but I think your primary contact should be the department, your faculty member. And if you have any problem, you should contact the department chair and the departmental coordinators. Those will be the persons who will solve all your problems during the upcoming, the next 4 years. And you will find a very pleasant stay in the department. And this department is full of academic activities, co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, and you will really enjoy this life. And your life will be very enjoyable, very meaningful during the next 4 years. And that I can assure you. So with this, I would like to end my short speech that I mentioned. I do not know whether it was short or long, but I wanted to just cover some important points that I should cover when I have an opportunity to address the freshers in a smaller forum like this, in a departmental meeting. And I also look forward to enjoying a very good cultural program that the department has organized despite this corona pandemic situation. I wish all my freshers a great journey over the next 4 years with the Department of English at Southeastern University. And I also would like to congratulate and thank all of my colleagues in the Department of English for organizing such a wonderful program. I wish a grand success of this program and a grand success of your future career. Thank you all. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much, sir, for your suggestions and loving words. And thank you so much for gracing our event today with your presence. I would call Miss Tithi Rani Devnath from 45 batch and to present a song.
Hello, good afternoon. First of all, my salam and love to all of my here honorable teachers, and my heartiest love to all my little sister and brother and my old friends. So this is Tithi Devnath from 45B batch, and it's my running 4th semester in Southeast University. So now actually I want to perform a modern song which is ওই ঝিনুক ফোঁটা সাগর বেলায় আমার ইচ্ছে করে. So let's start my singing and stay with me, please. আমি মন ভেজাবো ঢেউয়ের মেলায় তোমার হাতটি ধরে আমার চোখে চোখটি ছুঁয়ে বলবে কথা তুমি পাখির ডানায় দৃষ্টি রেখে শুনবো নীরব আমি আমার চোখে চোখটি ছুঁয়ে বলবে কথা তুমি পাখি ডানায় দৃষ্টি রেখে শুনবো নীরব আমি বুকের সব ইচ্ছেগুলো বাজবে নিচু সাজে আমি মন ভেজাবো ঢেউয়ের মেলায় তোমার হাতটি ধরে ওই ঝিনুক ফোঁটা সাগর বেলায় আমার ইচ্ছে করে আমি মন ভেজাবো ঢেউয়ের মেলায় তোমার হাতটি ধরে আমি মন ভেজাবো ঢেউয়ের মেলায় তোমার হাতটি ধরে আমি মন ভেজাবো ঢেউয়ের মেলায় তোমার হাতটি ধরে
Wow, wow, wow. That was an awesome performance. All right, to felicitate the gathering, let me invite Mr. Abid again to present a Bengali song. I would like to request Mr. Mashkurul Sheikh to play his audio clips.
Sorry, there are some technical difficulties. Abhi's recording can be played right now. We're switching to another
Sir,
recording. Yeah. Abid,
yes, sir.
yeah. Can you perform live? No.
Sir, I will be performing without the video.
Yes, it's all
Go
right.
ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Please.
তোমার কথা ভেবে আমার রাত ভোর হয়ে যায় তোমার কথা ভেবে আমার রাত ভোর হয়ে যায় তোমায় নিয়ে স্বপ্ন দেখে দিন যে চলে যায় তোমার কথা ভেবে আমার রাত ভোর হয়ে যায় আজকে আছো কাল রবে কিনা জানি না আমি জানতে চাই না আছো কাল রবে কিনা জানি না আমি জানতে চাই না তোমায় নিয়ে গড়ি তবু ক্ষণিকের খেলাঘর তোমার কথা ভেবে আমার রাত ভোর হয়ে যায়, পাওয়ার না পাওয়ার মাঝখানে দাঁড়িয়ে, পাওয়ার আশায় তবু থাকি হাত বাড়িয়ে। কোন সে খুশির ঢেউ দোলে কানে, সে শুধু আমার মন যে জানে। কোন সে খুশির ঢেউ দোলে কানে, সে শুধু আমার মন যে জানে। হাজার কাজের মাঝেও হৃদয় তোমাকে খুঁজে পায়, তোমার কথা ভেবে আমার রাত ভোর হয়ে যায়, তোমার কথা ভেবে আমার রাত ভোর হয়ে যায়। ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you so
Very
much,
good.
Mr. Abid, for your beautiful performance. Now I would like to call upon Ms. Kashmir Heather to recite a Bengali poem. I would like to request Mr. Mashkur Hussain to play her audio clips.
প্রিয় রুদ্র, তুমি আকাশের ঠিকানায় চিঠি লিখতে করেছিলে। তুমি কি এখন আকাশ জুড়ে থাকো? তুমি কি আকাশে উড়ে বেড়াও তুলোর মতো, পাখির মতো? আমারও খুব পাখি হতে ইচ্ছে করে। আমারও সারা আকাশ উড়ে উড়ে মেঘের সঙ্গে খেলতে ইচ্ছে করে। ছোটবেলায় ছাদে উঠে আকাশ দেখতাম খুব, রাতে তারা গুনতাম, সবাই আমাকে পাগল বলতো। আমি যে কেন রাতভর তারা গুনতাম বুঝি না। মাঝে মাঝে এত ঘোরের মধ্যে থাকতাম যে আকাশের দিকে হাত বাড়িয়ে দিতাম, যেন নাগাল পাওয়া যাবে, যেন আমি স্পর্শ করলেই নক্ষত্রগুলো ফুলের পাপড়ির মতো আমার হাতে ঝরে পড়বে। আচ্ছা, তোমার কি এরকম ইচ্ছে হয় না আবার একদিন পাখি হয়ে উড়ে উড়ে ফিরে আসতে, যেখানে ছিলে সেখানে, সেই নিরারোরের বাড়িতে? আবার সেই নীলক্ষেত, শাহবাগ, পরিবাগ, লালবাগ, চষে বেড়াতে? ইচ্ছে তোমার হয় না এ আমি বিশ্বাস করি না। ইচ্ছে ঠিকই হয়, পারো না। অথচ একসময় যা ইচ্ছে হতো তোমার তাই করতে। আমার ভেবে অবাক লাগে, জীবন এখন তোমার হাতের মুঠোয় নেই। যেদিন ট্রাকে করে তোমাকে নিয়ে গেল বাড়ি থেকে, আমার খুব দম বন্ধ লাগছিল। ঢাকা শহরটিকে এত ফাঁকা আর কখনো লাগেনি। বুকের মধ্যে আমার এত হাহাকারও আর কখনো জমেনি। আমি ঢাকা ছেড়ে সেদিন চলে গিয়েছিলাম ময়মনসিংহে। আমার ঘরে বাক্স ভর্তি তোমার চিঠিগুলো হাতে নিয়ে জন্মের কান্না কেঁদেছিলাম। আমাদের বিচ্ছেদ ছিল 4 বছরের। এত বছর পরও তুমি কি গভীর করে আমার বুকের মধ্যে রয়ে গিয়েছিলে, সেদিন আমি টের পেয়েছি। শেষ দিকে তুমি শিমুল নামের এক মেয়েকে ভালোবাসতে, বিয়ের কথাও হচ্ছিল। আমাকে শিমুলের সব গল্প একদিন করল। আমার খুব কষ্ট হচ্ছিল এই ভেবে যে তুমি কি অনায়াসে প্রেম করছো, তার গল্পও শোনাচ্ছ। ঠিক এরকম অনুভব একসময় আমার জন্য ছিল। একদিন আকাশ ভরা জ্যোৎস্না গা ভেসে যাচ্ছিল আমাদের। তুমি দু চারটে কষ্টের কথা বলে নিজের লেখা একটি গান শুনেছিলে, ভালো আছি ভালো থেকো, আকাশের ঠিকানায় চিঠি লিখো। অনেকদিনের ইচ্ছে তোমাকে একটি চিঠি লিখি। একটা সময় ছিল তোমাকে প্রতিদিন চিঠি লিখতাম, তুমিও লিখতে প্রতিদিন। তোমার অনেকগুলো ঠিকানা ছিল, মংলার, মিঠেখালির, ঢাকার, আর সেবার আরমানিটোলার বাড়িতে বসে দিলে আকাশের ঠিকানা। তুমি পাবে তো এই চিঠি। আকাশের সঙ্গে আমারও বন্ধুত্ব ভালো, যে কোনো একদিন হুট করে চলে যাব তোমার মতো উড়ে বেড়াতে। না পড়া বইগুলো ফেলে, গোছা গোছা স্বপ্ন ফেলে, প্রিয় মানুষ ফেলে। তুমি যেমন চলে গেছো আমিও যাব। তুমি ভালো থেকো, আমি ভালো নেই। আমাকে সকাল বলে ডাকতে দিন, কত কাল ওই ডাক শুনি না। তুমি কি আকাশ থেকে সকাল, আমার সকাল বলে মাঝে মধ্যে ডাকো, নাকি আমি ভুল শুনি?
Thank you so much. It was really very peaceful recitation.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Now I would like to call upon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have already told that our talented juniors are ready with their performances. Now I would like to invite our beloved Shushmita Kormukar from batch 48 to present a song.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Could you please let me know if I'm audible?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. I'll start. I'll do my best. So I'm going to be singing the song by Pragata Nauha, and it's called Nokhote Konna. শূন্যতায় ভেসে আছি আমি, জীবনের মহাকাশেরই পথ ফুরিয়ে যায়, তবুও সময় যায় না। বাস্তবতা হারিয়ে গিয়েছে কোনো ১-৬ নম্বর গলিতে, অস্থিরতায় কেটে গেল সব ভেবে পাই না। আমি কি ক্লান্ত খুব, হায় দৃষ্টি কত দূর, তুমি কি চাঁদের কপাল দেখেছো, আমি কি দেখতে পাই অন্ধকার, এই গান গাইডু দিয়ে উড়ে যায় অনগ্রহে। আমি ছায়াপথ জুড়ে অস্তিত্বে আমি অন্ধকূপ হয়ে রয়ে অস্তিত্ব আমি 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 Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear, for your beautiful singing. Now I would like to invite Miss Kashfia Farooq from 42nd batch and the Honorable Vice President of Southeast University Language and Literature Club to recite her poetry. I request Mr. Maskur Hossain to play his audio record.
নতুন এক স্বাভাবিক জীবনে অভ্যস্ত হতে আমরা সকলেই চেষ্টা করছি। মহামারীর এই সময়ে গৃহবন্দী থাকা অবস্থায় আমাদের মনের ভিতর জমে উঠেছে অসংখ্য কথা। আমরা চাই আমাদের মনের সেই কথাগুলো আমাদের কাছের কোনো মানুষের সাথে আদান প্রদান করতে। আমাদের জাতীয় কবি কাজী নজরুল ইসলাম তার কাছের একজন বন্ধু কাজী মোতাহার হোসেনকে লিখেছিলেন একটি চিঠি। আজ সেই চিঠিটি পাঠের প্রয়াস করছি। 15 জুলিয়াটলা স্ট্রিট, কলিকাতা, 8/3/28 সন্ধ্যা। প্রিয় মতিহার, পরশু বিকালে এসেছি কলকাতা। উপরের ঠিকানায় আছি। ওর আগে আসবার কথা ছিল, অসুখ বেড়ে ওঠায় আসতে পারিনি। 2-4 দিন এখানেই আছি। মনটা কেবল পালাই পালাই করছে। কোথায় যাই ঠিক করতে পারছি না। হঠাৎ কোনো দিন এক জায়গায় চলে যাব, অবশ্য 2-10 দিনের জন্য। যেখানেই যাই আর কেউ না পাক, তুমি খবর পাবে। বন্ধু, তুমি আমার চোখের জলের মতিহার, বাদল রাতের বুকের বন্ধু। যেদিন এই নিষ্ঠুর পৃথিবীর আর সবাই আমায় ভুলে যাবে, সেদিন অন্তত তোমার বুক বিঁধে উঠবে। তোমার ওই ছোট্ট ঘরটিতে শুয়ে, যে ঘরে তুমি আমায় প্রিয়ার মতো জড়িয়ে শুয়েছিলে, অন্তত এইটুকু সান্ত্বনা নিয়ে যেতে পারবো। এই কি কম সৌভাগ্য আমার? কেন এই কথা বলছি শুনবে? বন্ধু আমি পেয়েছি, যার সাক্ষাৎ আমি নিজেই গুনতে পারবো না। এরা সবাই আমার হাসির বন্ধু, গানের বন্ধু, ফুলের সওদার খরিদ্দার। এরা অনেকেই আমার আত্মীয় হয়ে উঠেছে, প্রিয় হয়ে ওঠেনি কেউ। আমার জীবনের সবচেয়ে করুণ পাতাটির লেখা তোমার কাছে লিখে গেলাম। আকাশের সবচেয়ে যে দূরের তারাটির দৃপ্তি চোখের জল্পনার মতো ঝিলমিল করবে, মনে করো সেই তারাটি আমি। আমার নামেই তার নামকরণ করো। কেমন? মৃত্যু এত করে মনে করছি কেন জানো? ওকে আমাকে আজ সবচেয়ে সুন্দর বলে মনে হচ্ছে। মনে হচ্ছে জীবনে যে আমায় ফিরিয়ে দিলে, মরলে সে আমায় বরণ করে নেবে। সমস্ত বুকটা ব্যথায় দিন রাত টনটন করছে। মনে হচ্ছে সমস্ত বুকটা যেন ওইখানে এসে জমাট বেঁধে যাচ্ছে। ওর যদি মুক্তি হয় বেঁচে যাব, কিন্তু কি হবে কে জানে। তোমার চিঠি পেয়ে অবধি কেবল ভাবছি আর ভাবছি, কত কথা, কত কি, তার কি কুল কিনারা আছে। ভাবছি আমার ব্যথার রক্তকে রঙিন খেলা বলে উপহাস যে করে, তিনি হয়তো দেবতা। আমার ব্যথার অশ্রুর বহু ঊর্ধ্বে, কিন্তু আমি মাটির নজরুল হলেও সে দেবতার কাছে অশ্রুর অঞ্জলি নিয়ে আর যাব না। ফুল ধুলোয় ঝরে পড়ে, পায়ে পিষ্ট হয়, তাই বলি কি ফুল এত অনাদরে? ভুল করে সে ফুল যদি কারোর কপলেতে খসে পড়ে এবং তিনি যদি সেটাকে উপদ্রব বলে মনে করেন, তাহলে ফুলের পক্ষে প্রায়শ্চিত্ত হচ্ছে এক্ষুনি কারোর পায়ের তলায় পড়ে আত্মহত্যা করা। সুন্দরের অবহেলা আমি সইতে পারি না বন্ধু, তাই এত জ্বালা। ভিক্ষে যদি কেউ তোমার কাছে চাইতে আসে অদৃষ্টের বিড়ম্বনায়, তাহলে তাকে ভিক্ষে নাই দাও, কুকুর লেলিয়ে দিও না। আঘাত করবার একটা সীমা আছে, সেটাকে অতিক্রম করলে আঘাত অসুন্দর হয়ে যায়, আর তখনই তার নাম হয় অবমাননা। ছেলেবেলা থেকেই পথে পথে মানুষ আমি, যে স্নেহে যে প্রেমে বুক ভরে ওঠে কানায় কানায়, তা কখনো কোথাও পাইনি। এবার চিঠির উত্তর দিতে বড্ড দেরি হয়ে গেল। না জানি কত উদ্বিগ্ন হয়েছ। কি করি বন্ধু, শরীরটা এত বেশি বেয়ারা আর হয়নি কখনো। ওষুধ খেতে প্রবৃত্তি হয় না। আমার সবচেয়ে অবাক করে নিশুতি রাতের তারা। তুমি হয়তো অবাক হবে, আমি আকাশের প্রায় সব তারাগুলিকে চিনি। তাদের সত্যিকারের নাম জানি না, কিন্তু তাদের প্রত্যেকেই নামকরণ করেছি আমার ইচ্ছে মতো। সে কত রকম মিষ্টি মিষ্টি নাম, তুমি শুনলে হাসবে। কোন তারা কোন ঋতুতে কোন দিকে উদয় হয় সব বলে দিতে পারি। জেলের ভিতর যখন সলিডারি সেলে বন্দি ছিলাম, তখন গরমে ঘুম আসতো না। সারা রাত জেগে কেবল তারার উদয়াস্ত দেখতাম। তাদের গতিপথে আমার চোখের জল বুলিয়ে দিয়ে বলতাম, বন্ধু, ওগো আমার নাম না জানা বন্ধু, আমার এই চোখের জলের বিচ্ছিরি পথটি ধরে তুমি চলে যাও অস্তপারের পানে। আমি শুধু চুপটি করে দেখি। হাতে থাকতো হাত করা, দেয়ালের সঙ্গে বাঁধা চোখের জলের রেখা আঁকাই থাকতো মুখে। আচ্ছা বন্ধু, কফোঁটা রক্ত দিয়ে এক ফোঁটা চোখের জল হয়? তোমাদের বিজ্ঞান কি বলতে পারে? এখন শুধু কেবলই জিজ্ঞাসা করতে ইচ্ছে করে, যার উত্তর নেই, মীমাংসা নেই, সেই সব জিজ্ঞাসা। যেদিন আমি ওই দূরের তারার দেশে চলে যাব, সেদিন তাকে বলো এই চিঠি রেখে সে যেন দুফোঁটা চোখের অশ্রুর দর্পণ দেয় শুধু আমার নামে। হয়তো আমি সেদিন খুশিতে উল্কাফুল হয়ে তার নতুন খোপায় ঝরে পড়ব। তাকে বলো বন্ধু, তার কাছে আমার আর চাওয়ার কিচ্ছু নেই। আমি পেয়েছি তাকে, পেয়েছি আমার বুকের রক্তে চোখের জলে। আমি তার উদ্দেশ্যে আমার শান্ত স্নিগ্ধ অন্তরের পরিপূর্ণ চিত্তের একটি সশ্রদ্ধ নমস্কার রেখে গেলাম। আমি যেন শুনতে পাই সে আমায় সর্বান্তকরণে ক্ষমা করেছে। ফুলের কাঁটা ভুলে গিয়ে তার ঊর্ধ্বে ফুলের গন্ধই যেন সে মনে রাখে। ঘুমিয়ে পড়েছিলাম, স্বপ্ন দেখে জেগে উঠে আবার লিখছি, কিন্তু আর লিখতে পারছি না ভাই। চোখের জল, কলমের কালি দুই শুকিয়ে গেল। তোমরা কেমন আছো জানিও। তার খোঁজ খবর দাও না কেন? সে মানা করেছে নাকি? ঠিক সময় মতো সে ওষুধ খায় তো? কেবলই কিডসকে স্বপ্নে দেখছি, তার পাশে দাঁড়িয়ে ফেনি ব্রাউন পাথরের মতো। ভালোবাসা নাও। ইতি তোমার নজরুল।
It was really a tremendous performance. Thank you, Ms. Kashfia, for your wonderful recitation. And now it is time to motivate ourselves. During this pandemic, I request Mr. Junaid Ahmed from 33rd batch to motivate all of you with his motivational speech.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello.
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
জীবনে চলাচলের পথে আমরা আমাদের পারিপার্শ্বিক, পারিবারিক, সামাজিক এবং প্রাতিষ্ঠানিক বিভিন্ন বিষয়ে জানার পর সেই বিষয়গুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করি। আজ আমি ঠিক তেমনি একটি ভিন্নধর্মী বিষয় নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। আর যে বিষয়টি নিয়ে আমি আলোচনা করব সেটি হচ্ছে 3টি পৃথক অক্ষর বা বর্ণ সমষ্টি যুগে গঠিত ছোট্ট একটি শব্দ, জীবন। জীবন কথাটি উল্লেখ করার সাথে সাথে আমাদের চিন্তাধারায় যে বিষয়টি সবার আগে উঠে আসে সেটি হচ্ছে মানব জীবন। মানব জীবনে বিভিন্ন লক্ষ্যে এর সূত্র বা সংজ্ঞা এক একজনের কাছে এক এক রকম হয়, কেননা এক এক মানুষের জীবন ব্যবস্থা এক এক রকম। ঠিক তেমনি বর্তমান সময়ের প্রেক্ষাপটে যদি আমি বলতে চাই তবে অনায়াসেই বলা যায় আমাদের সমাজে, যুব সমাজ বা ছেলে মেয়েদের মাঝে স্পষ্টভাবেই দেখা যায় যে তারা জীবনে বিভিন্ন রকম সংজ্ঞা দেয়। তেমনি জীবন নামের এই সূত্রে তাদের মাঝে রয়েছে আবেগ, অনুভূতি, ভালোবাসা, প্রতারণা, ব্যর্থতা, গ্লানি এবং সফলতা। ঠিক তেমনি আজ আমি আপনাদেরকে বলতে চাচ্ছি সফলতার কিছু ধাপ এবং মানব জীবনের আবেগ, অনুভূতি, বাস্তবতা এবং সফলতার মূল সূত্র। মনে রাখবেন, সফল হতে হলে অবশ্যই মানুষকে কিছু ধাপ অতিক্রম করতে হয়। আর সেই ধাপগুলো হচ্ছে আপনাকে অবশ্যই সফল হতে হলে কিছু সূত্র অবলম্বন করতে হবে। আর সেই সূত্রগুলো হচ্ছে, মনে করুন এটা হচ্ছে আপনি নিজে এবং এ হচ্ছে আপনার পথ বা সফলতার পথ সূত্র। পাশাপাশি এটা হচ্ছে আপনার সফলতার গোল বা টার্গেট। তো আপনি যদি সফল হতে যান তবে অবশ্যই আপনাকে সেই সফলতার সূত্রকে সফল হওয়ার জন্য আপনার মূল গোল বা টার্গেটকে কেন্দ্র করে আপনাকে এগিয়ে যেতে হবে। আর সেক্ষেত্রে আপনাকে অবশ্যই একমুখীভাবে চলাচল করতে হবে, কেননা সফলতার মূল সূত্রই হচ্ছে একমুখীভাবে সম্মুখ দিকে অগ্রসর হওয়া। পাশাপাশি এই সফলতার জন্য আপনাকে অবশ্যই আপনার সফলতার ধাপে আপনি কতটুকু কাজ করেছেন সেটার উপর ভিত্তি করে আপনাকে অবশ্যই সেই সফলতার শতকরা হিসাবটাও নিজের থেকেই করে নিতে হবে। উদাহরণস্বরূপ আমি যদি বলি যে আপনি আপনার সফলতার জন্য কোনো এক সুনির্দিষ্ট ধাপ বা কোনো একটি টার্গেটে কাজ করছেন, যেমন আপনি ছাত্র বা ছাত্রী তথা শিক্ষার্থী। তো শিক্ষার্থী হিসেবে আপনি যদি সফল হতে চান তবে অবশ্যই আপনাকে পড়ালেখার পাশাপাশি অন্য কিছু বেসিক কাজ শিখতে হবে এবং বেসিক কাজ শেখার মাধ্যমে আপনাকে সফলতার জন্য এগিয়ে যেতে হবে। পাশাপাশি সবসময় একমুখীভাবে সামনের দিকে যেতে হবে। আমি এই কথাটা এজন্যই বলছি, মনে করুন আপনি আপনার সফলতার পথে এগিয়ে যাচ্ছেন। এগিয়ে যাওয়ার পর যখন আপনি কোনো একটা ধাপ থেকে বের হয়ে এসেছেন যে আমি এই পথে আসছি, আমার বন্ধুরা আমাকে সাপোর্ট দিচ্ছে না, আমার পরিবার আমাকে সাপোর্ট দিচ্ছে না, কিংবা আমি হতাশাগ্রস্ত বা আমার আর্থিক ইনভেস্ট নেই যে এই কাজটা আমি করব বা এগিয়ে যাব, অর্থাৎ আমি একা পক্ষে আর সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে যেতে পারছি না। এটা ভেবে যদি আপনি কোথাও থেমে যান এবং বলেন যে আমি নতুন কোনো কাজ আবার শুরু করব, তবে দেখুন আপনাকে কিন্তু পিছন দিকে যত যাবেন ততই হতাশা, গ্লানির দিকে পৌঁছে যেতে হচ্ছে। যতই পিছন দিকে যাবেন ততই আপনাকে হতাশা, গ্লানিতে নিমজ্জিত হতে হচ্ছে। এবং এই হতাশা, গ্লানি থেকে আপনি আবার যখন শূন্য থেকে শুরু করবেন তখন দেখেন আপনার এখানে হচ্ছে আপনার গোল বা 100% সফলতা। আর প্রথম ধাপে আপনি 73%, ধরুন যেখানে থেমে গিয়েছিলেন সেখানে আপনি 73% পথ অতিক্রম করে ফেলেছেন। আপনার শুধুমাত্র 27% বা 27% পথ অতিক্রম করলে আপনি যেখানে সফলতার মূল ধাপে বা 100% পৌঁছে যেতে পারেন, সেখানে আপনি এই 73% পর্যন্ত আসার পর, অর্থাৎ যেখানে আপনি থেমে গেছেন সেখান থেকে পুনরায় আবার শূন্য অবস্থানে এসে আবার চলাচল করতে হচ্ছে। সেজন্য আপনাকে 73 প্লাস 100 ইকুয়াল টু 173% পথ অতিক্রম করতে হবে। অর্থাৎ সেটা আপনার জীবনের অনেক সুদীর্ঘ সময় অতিবাহিত হবে, এতে আপনি আরো বেশি হতাশা হতে পারেন। তাই আমি বলি, জীবনে চলার পথে কখনো উল্টো দিকে ফিরে আসবেন না। যদি জীবনে সফল হতে চান তবে অবশ্যই আপনাকে সম্মুখ দিকে এগিয়ে যেতে হবে। মনে রাখবেন, সফলতার বীজ বুনি বা সফলতার স্বপ্ন দেখি, সেটা বলার চাইতে সফলতার বীজ বুনি এবং সেই রোপণকৃত বীজের পরিচর্যার মাধ্যমে বৃক্ষ রোপণ করি, সেটাই আমাদের জীবনের লক্ষ্য হওয়া উচিত।
Thank you so
ধন্যবাদ
much,
সবাইকে।
Mr. Junaid, for your speech, motivational speech. Okay. Here comes the most awaited moments, a tribute to Shakespeare. I would like to invite Mr. Mashkur Hussain, the president of Southeast University English Club, and his team to present.
Before I present, I must say a few words about the tribute. So that it's not we couldn't really stage our video an entire play. So we didn't actually have enough time to create a proper montage, but what we did is we recited some soliloquies from Shakespeare, and then we kind of made a video to act those out. I mean, it's not directly acting, but we try to capture the feeling, capture the essence of those soliloquies and the characters. So we ask your forgiveness for any mistake in advance. Now let's begin, sir. And thank you for your participation, sir.
মাইক অন করো।
And what's heathen that says I play the villain? When this advice is free, I give an honest probable to thinking, and indeed the cause to win the moon again. For 'tis most easy the inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. She's framed as fruitful as the free elements, and then for her to win the moon, were it to renounce his baptism, all seals and symbols of redeemed sin. His soul is so infettered to her love that she may make and make do what she list. Even Sir Epicate shall play the god with his weak function. How am I then, villain, to counsel Cassio to the parallel course directly to his good? Divinity of hell, when the devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do now. For whilst this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortunes, and she for him pleads strongly to the moon, I'll pour this pestilence into his ear, that she refused him for her body's lust, and by how much she strives to do him good, she shall undo her credit with the more. So I will turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all. Two things said to be done. My wife must move for Cassio to her mistress. I'll set her on myself the while to draw the moor apart, and bring him jump when he may Cassio find soliciting his wife. Aye, that's the way. Dull not devise by coldness and delay.
Where is the beauteous majesty of Denmark? How should I your true love know from another one? By his cockle pattern stuff and sandal shoe. SEU? Thank. Pray you, Mark. Is Dango, lady, is Dango. His hello cross printer. His is a stone. Pray you, Mark. White is short as mountain snow, lighted with sweet flowers, which you like to break didn't go with sweet love flowers. Well, he'll lead you. They say the owl was a baker's daughter. Third, we know what we are. No, not what we may be. Get me at your table. Pray you. Let's have no more words of this. When they ask you what it means, say you this. Tomorrow is Sunday's table in the morning the time. Then I your maid that your window to your Valentine. Then up he rose and down his clothes and up the chamber door. Let in the maid that ought to make them never depart more. Indeed, with an elf, I'll make an end on it. Bitches and vice and charity, alike and by for shame. You man will dread if they come to it, because they are to blame. Caught she, before you tumbled me, you promised me to wed. So died by yonder sun, and hence will not come to my bed. Well, I hope all be well. We must be patient. I cannot but weep to think they should lay here in the cold ground.
my brother would hear of this. So I thank you for your counsel. Come, my coach. Good night. Good night, ladies. Good night. Sweet ladies. Good night. Good night. Good night.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by your bosom end them, to die, to sleep, no more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks, that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream, aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scolds of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of displeased love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns the passionate merit of their unworthy texts, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare but clean? Who would Fidels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, that undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience doth make cowards of us all, and thus the native view of resolution is sicklied over with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment with disregard their current sternary, and lose the name of action.
Then I confess, here on my knee, before high heaven and you, that before you, and next unto high heaven, I love your son. My friends were poor, but honest, so's my love. Be not offended, for it hurts not him that he is loved of me. I follow him not by any token of presumptuous suit, nor would I have him till I do deserve him, yet never know how that desert should be. I know I love in vain, strive against hope, yet in this captious and untenable sea, I still pour in the waters of my love, and lack not to lose till. Thus, Indian like, religious in mine ever, I adore the sun that looks upon his worshipper, but knows of him no more. My dearest madam, let not your hate encounter with my love, for loving where you do, but if yourself, whose aged honor sits, a virtuous youth, did ever in so true a flame of liking, wish chastely, and love dearly, that your Dian was both herself and love. Oh, then give pity to her whose state is such that cannot choose, but lend and give where she is sure to lose, that seeks not to find that her search implies, but riddle like, live sweetly where she dies.
There's still a spot here. Come out, damn spot! Out! I command you!
1, 2. Okay, it's time to do it now. Oh, it's Marky! Nonsense, my lord. Nonsense. You were a soldier. And yet you were afraid? Why should we be scared when no one can lay the kill upon us? But who would have thought the old man would have had so much blood in him? Oh. The pain of fight for the wife, right? Where is she now? What? Will my hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord! No more of that! You ruin everything by acting startled like this. I still have the smell on my hand. All the perfumes of Arabia couldn't remove the smell from our hand. Oh, oh. Wash your hands. Put your nightgowns on. Don't be scared. Don't be frightened. I tell you again, Joe is buried. He cannot come out of his grave. Too bad, too bad. He's knocking at the gate. Come, come, come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad.
It is not the fashion to say the lady the epilogue, but it is no more unhandsome than to see the lord the prologue. If it be true that good wine needs no bush, 'tis true that a good play needs no epilogue. Yet to good wine they do use good bushes, and good plays prove the better by the help of good epilogues. What a case am I in then, that am neither a good epilogue, nor cannot insinuate with you in the behalf of a good play? I am not furnished like a beggar, therefore to beg will not become me. My way is to conjure you, and I'll begin with the woman. I charge you, O woman, for the love you bear to woman. As I perceive by your simpering, none of you hates them, that between you and the woman the play may please. If I were a woman, I would kiss as many of you as had beards that pleased me, complexions that liked me, and breadths that I defied not. And I am sure as many as have good beards, or good faces, or sweet breaths will for my kind offer, when I make courtesy, bid me farewell.
All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first the infant, kneeling and peeping in the nurse's arms, And then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail, unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths, and bearded like a bird, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon line, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part, the sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide, for his shrunk shank and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound, last scene of all, that ends this strange eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sun's teeth, sun's eyes, sun's taste, sun's everything.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It was really an extraordinary tribute, really appreciable. Thank you so much for your wonderful performance. And again, reminding of the month of Ramadan, I request Mr. Najim Liman to present a ghazal. I request Mr. Mashkul Hussain to play his audio clips.
ত্রিভুবনের প্রিয় মোহাম্মদ এলো রে দুনিয়ায় আয় রে সাগর আকাশে বাতাসে দেখবি যদি আয় আয় রে সাগর আকাশে বাতাসে দেখবি যদি আয়। আজকে যত পাপি ও তাপি সব গুনাহ পেল মাফি দুনিয়া হতে বেইনসাফি জুলুমে নিল বিদায়। আয় রে সাগর আকাশে বাতাসে দেখবি যদি আয়। Allah is the creator of heaven and of earth. Nothing may compare with him. He is the one Allah. The prophets, best of humankind, sent to all nations and all tribes. Last of all, Muhammad, mercy to the world. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Najim, for your beautiful performance. It was really a very peaceful performance. Now it is time for sharing the university experience. Let me invite Mr. Ekram Ahmed from Masters to share his course.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hello, I am Ikram Ahmed from Masters, and I have been studying in this university from honors. So today I will be sharing my experiences that I have witnessed in the last 4 years, including Masters too. So, my fellow sisters and brothers, I would like to say many things to you as you in this program is a orientation program. So, the new students who have already got admitted and they are doing the classes, I officially welcome you to our university. So my experience in this university was very good in terms of education and in terms of everything I have witnessed so far. Because as a student perspective, when you enter a university or enter a new place, there are several questions in your mind that gathers around that: how will the university be? How will the students be? Or how will I be able to cope up with the university environment? So in that scenario, I was not another person. I was like you when I got admitted in the honors, and the year was 2017. I had the same question in my mind, but I had the determination to study. Whatever the environment that serves me, I would cope up with it and I would do better. So that made me a better human being, and now I am studying at masters. So if I could share my experiences of education and the teachers of this university, then it would be better for you guys. We are not in this university. We are not studying as a student or teacher basis, because we are studying as a family. We the students and the teachers are very much a family member to us, because we do not study here. We just share our experiences, our education, our personal problems, everything. I think no other university from apart from our university will be able to do such things in a great extent. So our honorable VC sir have already mentioned some of the events that happens in our university, and I would like to mention another important events that comes under the Department of Sports. We had two championship sports. That is one of cricket championship and football championship. So yeah, we have extracurricular activities in our university. We have sports like activities to perform, who the for the boys and the girls who are willing to perform. So our university is a group of people who are very talented, and from listening to from the beginning of the program until now, I'm mesmerized by all my juniors performances, because they have so much talent that that will give them that will make them a better person in the future. And I would like to share something about our university. The new students who are got admitted in our university, you will face no problem regarding any sort of academic problems or personal problems, because we have our best teachers, we have our best staff members, we have our best faculties. They are every time free for your help. So yeah, for me, it is a great experience, and that's the reason that I have admitted myself in masters, because there are also renowned university around Bangladesh to get admitted for masters program, but I prefer to be in my university. I would rather say, because it's my university and my education institution. So from me, it's my earnest request to the new students that please maintain the etiquettes and the rules and regulations and the love that the university and our teachers provide to us. You will respect everyone, because our faculty is so lovely that not a single teacher is not enough helpful for us. They are very helpful. They are very loving and caring. So you will have a gala time for your next 4 years. So I welcome you on behalf of all the past students and the current students also. Welcome to our university, and that's all for. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ikram, for your suggestions and your words. It was really a great time. And now it is time to hear a recitation from Miss Momita. I would like to invite her to recite a poetry. I request Mr. Mashkul Hussain to play his audio, to play her audio.
শুরু করছি স্বরচিত একটি লেখা, বাউন্ডুলের চিঠি। আজকে আর কোনো ক্লাস করব না। ছাত্রদের এরকম ছেলেমানুষি আবদার ফেলতে পারেন না রফিক সাহেব। আপাদমস্তক একটা গাম্ভীর্য, কিন্তু ভেতরটা বেশ সাবলীল। কবিতার পংক্তিমালায় রেশ রেখে যাওয়া তার নিত্য স্বভাব, যা তার প্রতি কৌতূহলকে আরও বাড়িয়ে দিয়েছে। ছাত্রদের মুখে মুখে তার গুণগান, ব্যক্তিত্বের আইডল হিসেবে সম্মান, আরও কত কিছু। এই সব কিছু তার সারা জীবনের অর্জন। তবু বিন্দুমাত্র অহংবোধ নেই, নেই কোনো রাশভারী স্বভাব। যখন তখন যে কোনো বিপদে আপদে ফোনের নিয়মিত রিসিভার আর 24/7 ছায়া বর্ষণের ধারক তিনি। এজন্য মাঝে মাঝে বিপাকেও পড়তে হয় বই কি। একবার তো স্টাফ রুমে তাণ্ডব হয়েছিল তাকে নিয়ে। রাত 12টা একটা ফোন দেওয়ার সময় হলো, এরকম প্রশ্নের জবাবে তিনি বলেছিলেন, সময় কারোরই কখনো হয় না, সময়কে নিজের করে নিতে হয়। সময় মতো শ্বাস প্রশ্বাস নেওয়াটা যেমন জীবনের মন্ত্র, তেমনি বিপদে সাহায্য করাটাও মানুষ হবার মন্ত্র। বলছিলাম এরকমই কিছু জীবন্ত গল্পের কথা, যা নিয়ে তেমন অনাড়ম্বর হয় না, কোনো শর্ট ফিল্ম হয় না, কোনো দেখনদারিতা হয় না। এই সব কিছু থেকে যায় স্মৃতি হয়ে, অনুভবে। বিভিন্ন দিবসে অদিবসে আমার লেখা কম বিখ্যাত পত্রিকায় ঠাঁই পেয়েছে বহুবার, কিন্তু তাদের নিয়ে কোনোদিন চিঠি লেখা হয়নি। তাদের উদ্দেশ্যে কোনো লেখাই আজ পর্যন্ত লেখা হয়নি তেমন। কোনোদিনই খোঁজ নেওয়া হয়নি তাদের। কিভাবে যাচ্ছে আপনাদের দিনকাল? আমাদের সামলাতে গিয়ে তো অথরিটির চাপে একটা দুটো পেনাল্টি রোজই দিতে হচ্ছে। চোখের নিচে লীন ফসলের আবাদ আমাদের জন্য রাত জেগে বুঝি। আর কত অনিয়মের বাসা বাঁধবেন বলুন তো? সুস্থ থাকতে হবে না? আপনারা সুস্থ না থাকলে আমরা সুস্থ পৃথিবীর সেলিব্রেশন কি করে করব? ভালো থাকবেন, নিজের যত্ন নেবেন। ইতি বাউন্ডুলে মেঘ। ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your beautiful performance, Ms. Momita. Great, all the performers are doing very well. And now now let me invite our beloved Ms. Shushmita Kormakar from 48 batch to share her words.
Thank you, Apu, for giving me the opportunity to speak. Thank you, Southeast, for organizing this event for us, freshers. We are absolutely delighted and honored to be here. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you are all doing well and staying safe. My name is Sushmita Kormakar, and I was born and raised here in Dhaka, and now currently living in Mirpur. I have completed my O-levels from BAF Shaheen and A-levels from Don Bosco School. I have plenty of hobbies, but I mainly have a passion for music and dance. I have taken lessons for these professionally for more than 10 years, but I had to quit these before O-levels. Even though I have a cousin studying here in the BBA department, I already knew about Southeast because I used to attend coachings in Bonane. The reason why I chose English is because I had an immense love for English literature and language more than any other subjects since I was a kid. Um, and and this interest started rising as I grew older and started watching English movies and listening to English music. I love to write as much as I love to read. My experience with Southeast, I would say, has been pretty good so far. Even though I was looking forward to having my first freshers orientation and attending my first university classes, all the stuff that you do at your campus. It's another experience. But unfortunately, this whole pandemic situation has crushed it all for us. However, I am more than glad to have started my journey with Southeast because the teachers here are so humble and cooperative. No matter whenever we call or how much time we request for our assignments, they never ever get irritated by us. And they're always eagerly listening to our problems and helping us right away. We are, we all are beyond grateful to our teachers, and we absolutely love each of them. And about my classmates are very friendly. My seniors are very friendly and supportive as well. And the bond between us is so strong and so, um, like, I would say it feels like we have been friends for years. The way we share each other's stories on Messenger and everywhere else, and how we are very excited to meet each other is just amazing. I really could not have asked for a better university. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you so much for your words. And so, ladies and gentlemen, guess who is the next? Yes, our honorable chairperson, Alia Shahnur Amin ma'am. I would like to invite ma'am to share her words and the ending speech.
Thank you, Sabrina Akhtar Eva. You have done a wonderful job today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Uh, all right. I should thank all of you because all the performances were really brilliant and I was thoroughly carried away. I was in a different world, in fact. Well, all right. So, Honorable Advisor to BOT, Professor Dr. A.M.A. Mishkatuddin, sir, Dean School of Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Dr. M.A. Hakim, sir, my colleagues, students, and dear freshers of English Department. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. Freshers reception is a happy and joyous occasion for us. It's our culture at Southeast University to welcome and greet our newly admitted students with much pomp and grandeur. We usually do this program at two levels. One is central and the other one is departmental. Due to pandemic, we are not able to do it physically despite our best intention. However, we wanted to make it happen by any means. So this virtual mode is the outcome. It is indeed a long-awaited ceremony. In fact, it is to me, it's a long-awaited ceremony. Due to our busy schedule, we could not fix up a suitable date for this freshers' reception, but better late than never. Also, we are looking for relaxation after hectic classes, assignments, presentations, quizzes, and so on. So this cultural program that has been arranged today, it will definitely refresh our mind. And in fact, we are thoroughly rejuvenated today. Last but not the least, we wanted to observe Shakespeare Day, marking the birth anniversary of this literary mastermind. Although altogether, this is a blended program, Freshers Reception, Cultural Program, and Shakespeare Day, which is organized by English Club. It may be mentioned here that though this newly launched English club arranged this ceremony as a debut, they have already successfully organized several weekly sessions as part of the co-curricular activities, where students and teachers from various colleges already participated and took much interest. By virtue of the students of English department, all are entitled to be the members of English club. In addition, we are also welcoming students of other departments of SEU to be the member of this club. Today, we are truly honored and fortunate to have with us our Honorable Advisor to BOT, Professor Dr. A.N.A. Mishkatuddin, sir. To the best of my knowledge, our advisor, sir, is currently one of the busiest persons who devotes his valuable time for the betterment of the university. Sir never says no to any of our invitation and gives his wholehearted support. I invited him only last evening, knowing that he was presiding over an important meeting for hours. And as usual, he accepted our invitation instantly. Sir is an eloquent speaker, you have already heard. He can speak on a particular topic in such an organized manner that not a single word seems to be unimportant. I hope all of our students have paid serious attention to what he said and make it your action plan. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation and enlivening our today's ceremony. We are also immensely grateful to the guardian of our school, Professor Dr. M.A. Hakim, sir, Dean School of Arts and Social Sciences, for his kind presence. The vast experience of Hakim sir is like one-stop service to me. Whenever we face any difficulty, I get an easy and instant solution from sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us today and inspiring our young minds. Finally, my heartfelt gratitude will go to the moderator, assistant moderator, president, executive committee members, performers, and master of of our today's ceremony, and all the members of English Club for successfully arranging such a wonderful ceremony. Okay, let me conclude my speech reciting the poem of William Wordsworth, I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, which I would like to dedicate to all the freshers of my bachelor and master's program. In fact, I have discussed this poem with my first semester students, but I cannot resist my temptation to recite it here. Because to me, all the freshers and all the students of English department are freshly blossomed daffodils. So, I wandered lonely as a cloud by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretch in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. Then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, ma'am. It was surprise for all of us. Thank you so much, dear ma'am, for your precious words and gracing our event today. Now it is time for another surprise. I would like to invite our Honorable Rajiv sir to sing a song.
Good. I'm heard his song, he's in YouTube. You can, I didn't know that he has such a very beautiful voice. Uh, where is Rajiv? Come on.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum
Sir, I
salam.
have
Yes,
I have a
yes,
problem
yes.
with my camera, sir. I'm really sorry. I cannot show my face right now. I have a
No,
problem with
no.
my camera, sir.
We are interested in a voice. Very
Sir, how are
lovely,
you, sir,
very.
today?
Thank
How
you
are
very
you today,
much.
sir?
Fine, fine. Thank you very much. You're welcome. We are doing very much. Yeah, I've heard your songs in YouTube. Yeah, several times. I like your voice. Go ahead, please.
Sir, I will try my best. Although I have heavy cold, I don't know how much I can sing.
It is your heart.
Let's try.
It is your
Yes,
heart.
sir.
Heart is okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Inshallah. Okay. নজরুল নজরুল সঙ্গীত আমার খুবই পছন্দের এক নজরুল সঙ্গীত। আমি চিরতরে দূরে সরে যাব তবু আমারে দেব না ভুলিতে।
Good.
আমি চিরতরে দূরে চলে যাব তবু আমারে দেব না ভুলিতে। আমি চিরতরে দূরে চলে যাব তবু আমারে দেব না ভুলিতে। আমি বাতাস হইয়া জড়াইব কেশ বেনি যাবে তবে খুলিতে তবু আমারে দেব না ভুলিতে। তোমার সুরের নেশায় যখন ঘুমাবে আকাশ কাঁদিবে পবন। তোমার সুরের নেশায় যখন ঘুমাবে আকাশ কাঁদিবে পবন। রোদন হইয়া আসিব তখন রোদন হইয়া আসিব তখন তোমার বক্ষে তুলিতে তবু আমারে দেব না ভুলিতে। আসিবে তোমার করমোৎসব কত প্রিয়জন কে জানে মনে পড়ে যাবে কোন সে ভিখারি পায়নি ভিক্ষা এখানে। তোমার কুঞ্জ পথে যেতে হয় চমকি থামিয়া যাবে বেদনায়। দেখিবে কে যেন মোর মিশে আছে দেখিবে কে যেন মোরে মিশে আছে তোমারও পথের ধুলিতে তবু আমারে দেব না ভুলিতে। আমি চিরতরে দূরে চলে যাব তবু আমারে দেব না ভুলিতে। থ্যাংক ইউ
Thank you
এভরিওয়ান।
so much, sir.
নাহিন একটা গান গাবে মনে হচ্ছে। নাহিনকে দেখছি। নাহিন গান গাইবে নাকি তুই? আর কে? আর কেউ গান গাইতে রাজি আছো? you, host. Can you not motivate somebody else to?
Sir,
You can
sir,
you
why
can sing a
not
song?
you?
No? No, I can't sing song. You
Our
see.
host can sing a song well.
No,
Oh,
sir.
good. Momita said this. I see. Why didn't you sing a few lines,
Sir,
maybe?
I can't sing, actually.
Okay,
Sir, could
thank
you
you.
please give a little bit, can you enlighten us for,
Who?
sir, you, our
Fine.
Honorable M. Hakim, sir.
No, please. I can't sing a song, please. I mean, I cannot
uh,
sing. See.
recite? Recitation?
Well, I'm not ready. Maybe sometime later when you organize a program, just tell me beforehand. Then I'll recite a poem, or maybe 1/100th of a song. You know. ঠিক আছে?
Sir, you
অন্য
can
একদিন।
cut a joke, sir. You have you are a storehouse.
Not today. This is Ramadan anyway.
All right.
Let's
So sometimes you
let's.
share a lot of beautiful stories and jokes with us.
Well, we'll do it later on. Maybe you will have many more events like this. I suppose.
Yeah,
Where is that?
inshallah, in future.
Where is that boy who was, participating in the
Nuri
program?
Ashihi, who
Ah,
was under
very
the tree,
interesting.
sir.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this beauty of a village, very live,
Yeah, sir.
village life, and very natural. Do you remember? It was very natural.
Yeah,
Farmers, working, and then a baby taxi passing by, and then trees, and especially I like this on a bridge. You could, I could feel on the bridge. This is the one reason. Just I was pondering this morning why village people don't get this corona, virus affected. I think there are a lot of oxygen around.
right.
Lot of vitamin D from the
Yeah, even the
sunshine.
sunlight is there.
Yeah, sunlight is there, and then oxygen. You
Yes,
see,
sir, and
Yeah.
especially
you have
during this
many
pandemic.
trees. You see, yeah, pandemic. This is, you have seen. I see. This is very pathetic. Very heart rendering. Scenes. This in India. This
Yeah,
cremation of holiness. But then it is precisely because you do not have enough supply of oxygen, they say. But
right.
in the rural areas in our country, plenty of oxygen,
Yeah.
all these trees, and you know, they a lot of oxygen. Wonderful. I enjoyed that particular scene most. You see, thank you.
And he was taking us to his place.
Exactly. I mean, I was and I felt very, encouraged. Essentially, there are many reasons. The first, his level of commitment. He was very committed. Maybe he has some, as I said, problem with
Li- Yeah,
connectivity.
internet. Yeah, right.
Internet connectivity. But then he was very. I mean, I could see his friends around. I mean, I didn't see the friends, but they were all maybe around him, and he was trying to push them away.
Yeah, because he
Interesting.
got distracted.
Exactly. Anyway, it was a very
So,
wonderful program, I must say. Then, comprehensive program, I should say. Your presentation, Sabrina, Eva, and Alia, we all worked together, and
so
I
thank you so much
personally.
for being with us today.
No, I'm always there. Whenever you make
Yeah,
a
Sir, we
I
great
know
as
that.
organize,
well even today.
whenever you organize a program, just yeah, I enjoyed it. The everything, recitations, recitations, and the songs, and ghazal, and
Yeah.
the speeches, the Karmakars, Shushmita Karmakar's experience with this university, and
Shushmita is our newly admitted student, sir.
I see. I see.
She's one of
Congratulations
our
and
freshers,
you're
Assalamualaikum,
welcome,
sir.
Sushmita. Welcome. Welcome to
and
this
she's also the
university.
CR.
I see. Very
Thank
good.
you.
And the one who gave this motivational speech,
Zunaid.
Junaid. Very good indeed.
Yes, sir.
Junaid, how are you?
Alhamdulillah.
I
What about
liked
you,
your
sir?
speech. Yeah, I hope you continue to give this kind of motivational speech to your friends and your
Actually,
classmates.
sir, time short. Neither it will take 50 minutes and I can
Oh,
speech
wonderful.
a lot.
Maybe
And you will understood.
one of one of these days, maybe we will just go for this kind of speech. Thank you very much. I enjoyed.
Okay, sir.
It was a
If
very,
you enjoy and learn
very,
uh,
very
anything
interesting
from me,
evening,
then I will
afternoon
happy.
I spent with you. Wonderful, wonderful, comprehensive program. Very good, Alia.
So
Thank
thank you
you.
so much, and Eid Mubarak to everyone.
Well, Eid Mubarak to
Eid
everyone. That's
Mubarak,
right.
madam. Eid
Eid
Mubarak,
Mubarak.
sir. Eid
Eid
Mubarak.
Mubarak,
Stay
sir,
well, stay
ma'am.
safe.
Everyone.
Don't I always say,
Good morning,
don't
sir.
get
Good morning, ma'am.
don't get panicked. Do not panic others. You see?
Exactly, sir.
And these are challenges,
Exactly.
you know. We will look, nobody could think of this we were all in fix what to do, but then now we have if I talk about myself, I'm very technologically challenged person, but a lot of things I have learned. This opportunities it has the pandemic has provided me. It was a opportunity, great opportunity for me to really learn many things about this technology. Thank you. Stay well and stay
Thank you,
safe.
sir.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
So much.
Okay. Thank you.
And thank you, everyone. You have done a wonderful
We
job
have
today.
one
Yeah,
more
as I said,
performance.
it is a wonderful program indeed. Indeed,
Mm,
recitations, uh, your stage drama, and I could see all of you. Yeah. Thank you.
yes, we have one more performance.
One more performance,
Yes, ma'am.
Eva?
What is that?
And this is the last performance, not the least. I would like to invite Mr. Maskur Hossain to play his poetry, Dui Bigha Jomi.
Oh, good. Poetry by
Rabindra.
it is
No,
Rabindra.
self-composed.
no,
Self-composed
no,
or
sir, no, sir, no,
Tagore's?
sir. So it's Tagore's, yes, sir.
Tagore's. Good.
So today's program, we actually intended to make a tribute to three of our literary tycoons. So one was Shakespeare, and another one was Rabindranath Tagore, and we actually intended to make a tribute to Kazi Nazrul Islam as well, but we couldn't really manage everything, so. In very brief, we're just gonna pay this small tribute to Rabindranath Tagore.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Mashkur, Rajiv did justice to it because
Yes,
Rajiv
ma'am.
sang
He sang a song.
Nazrul song. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And sir, Mashkur is the president of English Club. It is newly
Oh,
constituted club and it is fully functional. I should say it is doing wonderful these days.
already he
So
has proved
Mashkur is
that
the president.
he is going to be very dynamic. That he is very dynamic. We
Yeah.
can see this. An evidence of
Yes.
this, right? Good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mashkur,
So Mashkur,
yes,
go
go
ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
with
So
your performance.
with this poem, we're gonna finish today's program, ma'am.
Thank you.
শুধু বিঘে দুই ছিল মোর ভুই, আর সবই গেছে ঋণে। বাবু বলিলেন, বুঝেছ উপেন, এ জমি লইব কিনে। কহিলাম আমি, তুমি ভূস্বামী, ভূমির অন্ত নাই। চেয়ে দেখো, মোর আছে বড় জোর মরিবার মতো ঠাই। শুনি রাজা কহে, বাপু জানো তো হে, করেছি বাগানখানা, পেলে 2 বিঘে প্রস্থ ও দীঘে সমান হইবে টানা। ওটা দিতে হবে। কহিলাম তবে বক্ষে জুড়িয়া পানি, সজল চক্ষে করুণ রক্ষে গরিবের ভিটেখানি। সপ্তপুরুষ যেথায় মানুষ, সে মাটি সোনার বাড়া, দৈন্যের দায়ে বেচিব সে মায়ে এমনি লক্ষ্মী ছাড়া। আখি করি লাল রাজা ক্ষণকাল রহিল মৌনভাবে, কহিলেন শেষে ক্রূর হাসি হেসে, আচ্ছা সে দেখা যাবে। পরে মাস দেড়ে ভিটে মাটি ছেড়ে বাহির হইনু পথে, করিল ডিক্রি সকলই বিক্রি মিথ্যা দেনার ক্ষতে। এ জগতে হায় সেই বেশি চায়, আছে যার ভুরি ভুরি, রাজার হস্ত করে সমস্ত কাঙালের ধন চুরি।
বাঙালের ধান চুরি।
মনে ভাবিলাম মোরে ভগবান রাখিবে না মোহগর্তে, তাই লিখি দিল বিশ্ব নিখিল দুবিঘার পরিবর্তে। সন্ন্যাসী বেশে ফিরি দেশে দেশে হইয়া সাধুর শিষ্য, কত হেরিলাম মনোহর ধাম কত মনোরম দৃশ্য। ভূধরে সাগরে বিজনে নগরে যখন যেখানে ভ্রমি, তবু নিশি দিনে ভুলিতে পারিনে সেই 2 বিঘা জমি। হাটে মাঠে বাটে এই মতো কাটে বছর 15-16। একদিন শেষে ফিরিবার দেশে বড়ই বাসনা হলো, নম 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 সুন্দরী মম জননী বঙ্গভূমি। গঙ্গার তীর স্নিগ্ধ সমীর জীবন জুড়ালে তুমি, অবারিত মাঠ গগন ললাট চুমে তব পবত ধূলি। ছায়া সুনিবিড় শান্তির নীড় ছোট ছোট গ্রামগুলি, পল্লব ঘন আম্র কানন রাখালের খেলা গেহ, স্তব্ধ অতল দিঘি কালো জল নিষিদ্ধ শীতল স্নেহ। বুক ভরা মধু বঙ্গের বধূ জল লয়ে যায় ঘরে, মা বলিতে প্রাণ করে আনচান চোখে আসে জল ভরে। 2 দিন পরে দ্বিতীয় প্রহরে প্রবেশিনু নিজ গ্রামে, কুমোরের বাড়ি দক্ষিণে ছাড়ি রথতলা করি বামে। রাখি হাট খোলা নন্দীর গোলা মন্দির করি পাছে, ত্রিশাতুর শেষে পৌঁছিনু এসে আমার বাড়ির কাছে। ধিক ধিক ওরে শত ধিক তোরে নীলাজ কুলটা ভূমি, যখনই যাহার তখনই তাহার এই কি জননী তুমি। সে কি মনে হবে একদিন যবে ছিলে দরিদ্র মাতা, আঁচল ভরিয়া রাখিতে ধরিয়া ফল ফুল শাক পাতা। আজ কোন রীতে কারে ভুলাইতে ধরেছ বিলাস বেশ, 5 রঙা পাতা অঞ্চলে গাথা পুষ্পে খচিত কেশ। আমি তোর লাগি ফিরেছি বিবাগী গৃহহারা সুখহীন, তুই হেথা বসি ওরে রাক্ষসী হাসিয়া কাটাস দিন। ধনীর আদরে গরব না ধরে এতই হয়েছ ভিন্ন, কোনোখানে লেশ নাহি অবশেষ সেদিনের কোনো চিহ্ন। কল্যাণময়ী ছিলে তুমি ওই ক্ষুধাহরা সুধা রাশি, যত হাসো আজ যত করো সাজ ছিলে দেবী হলে দাসী। বিদীর্ণ হিয়া ফিরিয়া ফিরিয়া চারিদিকে চেয়ে দেখি, প্রাচীরের কাছে এখনো যে আছে সেই আম গাছ, এ কি। বসি তার তলে নয়নের জলে শান্ত হইল ব্যথা, একে একে মনে উদিল স্মরণে বালককালের কথা। সেই মনে পড়ে জ্যৈষ্ঠের ঝড়ে রাত্রে নাহিক ঘুম, অতি ভোরে উঠি তাড়াতাড়ি ছুটি আম কুড়াবার ধুম। সেই সুমধুর স্তব্ধ দুপুর পাঠশালা পলায়ন, ভাবিলাম হায় আর কি কোথায় ফিরে পাবো সে জীবন। সহসা বাতাস ফেলি গেল শ্বাস শাখা দুলাইয়া গাছে, 2টি পাকা ফল লোভিল ভূতল আমার কোলের কাছে। ভাবিলাম মনে বুঝি এতক্ষণে আমার চিনিল মাতা, স্নেহের দানে স্নেহের সে দানে বহু সম্মানে বারেক ঠেকানু মাথা। হেনকালে হায় যমদূত প্রায় কোথা হতে এলো মালি, ঝুঁটি বাঁধা উড়ে সপ্তম সুরে পাড়িতে লাগিল গালি। কহিলাম তবে আমি তো নীরবে দিয়েছি আমার সব, 2টি ফল তার করি অধিকার এত তারি কলরব। চিনিল না মোরে নিয়ে গেল ধরে কাঁধে তুলি লাঠি গাছ। বাবু ছিপ হাতে পরিষদ সাথে ধরিতেছিলেন মাছ। শুনি বিবরণ ক্রোধে তিনি কন, মারিয়া করিব খুন। বাবু যত বলে পারিষদ দলে বলে তার শতগুণ। আমি কহিলাম, শুধু দুটি আম ভিখ মাগি মহাশয়। বাবু কহে হেসে, বেটা সাধু বেশে পাকা চোর অতিশয়। আমি শুনে হাসি, আখি জলে ভাসি, এই ছিল মোর ঘটে। তুমি মহারাজ, সাধু হলে আজ, আমি আজ
আমি
চোর
হলাম
বটে।
চোর বটে। খুবই খুবই সুন্দর। এটা আমার একটা অত্যন্ত প্রিয় কবিতা। এখানে 4টা জিনিস তোমরা লক্ষ্য করবে। একটা হচ্ছে জমিদারদের অত্যাচার, আরেকটা হচ্ছে দেখো সান্ত্বনা পাওয়ার যে একটা চেষ্টা, সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমার 2 বিঘা জমি নিয়ে তুমি আমাকে সমস্ত পৃথিবী আমাকে দিয়ে দিলে, তাই না? আরেকটা দেখো কবিতাটার মধ্যে কিন্তু বাংলার পল্লী বাংলা একটা রূপ এখানে তুমি লক্ষ্য করেছো আর কি। ওই যে নম 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 সুন্দরী মম, জননী বঙ্গভূমি, ওই যে জল লয়ে ঘটে কি জানি গানটা ভুলে গেছি। একটা একটা কিন্তু তুমি একটা ছবি কিন্তু তোমরা কখনো গ্রামে গেছো? তোমরা অনেকেই থাকো, দেখেছো, আমি দেখেছি যে গ্রামের মানুষ ওই পানিতে কলসিতে করে পানি নিয়ে যায় বাড়িতে, সুন্দর একটা ছবি ছবি একটা এঁকেছেন। আরেকটা জিনিস হলো অভিমান। জমি জমি তার যে নিজের জমির প্রতি তার একটা অভিমান যে একটা প্রকাশ করলো আর কি। যে যাই হোক, খুবই সুন্দর, খুব ভালো কবিতা।
ধন্যবাদ
থ্যাংক ইউ। সো শ্যাল উই লিভ?
ধন্যবাদ স্যার।
স্যার, স্যার আমরা
আলিয়া?
মনে হয় আজকের জন্য এখানেই শেষ করতে পারি। আমরা
আচ্ছা,
বেশ অনেক সময় স্যার আপনি দিয়েছেন আমাদেরকে। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ
I
স্যার।
like,
আজকে
I like. No, I love to be with students, and when there are this kind of performances, I share and participate also. Thank you.
হ্যাঁ, ইনশাআল্লাহ স্যার ভবিষ্যতেও স্যার আপনাকে আমরা পাবো ইনশাআল্লাহ আমাদের যে কোনো প্রোগ্রামে।
Inshallah.
জি
Inshallah.
স্যার।
Dua
থ্যাংক
করবো
ইউ
আর কি।
স্যার।
Thank you so much.
থ্যাংক ইউ এভরিওয়ান।
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Mr.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Alia, all those performers, and our host, Sabrina Akhtar,
সাবরিনা,
Eva. Eva. Okay. Thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ
Shall
স্যার।
I
Yes,
take
sir.
leave?
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you
so much, Mr. Mashkur Hussain.
for inviting me to this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
সবাইকে থ্যাঙ্কস। অনেক সুন্দর হয়েছে প্রোগ্রামটা এবং আমরা নিশ্চয়ই আরো ভালো এভাবে ভালো ভালো প্রোগ্রামগুলো করব। মাশকুর, তুমি সবাইকে নিয়ে খুব একটা ভালো সুন্দর প্রোগ্রাম আমাদেরকে আজকে প্রেজেন্ট করলে এবং আই হোপ freshers will be really very excited after attending this program. তো আজকে আমিও লিভ নিই।
Yes, ma'am. And
Thank
thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
থ্যাংক
Thank
ইউ
you a lot.
এভরিওয়ান। ঈদ
Thank you, ma'am.
মোবারক।
Mubarak, ma'am.
ঈদ
Eid
মোবারক।
Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak, ma'am.
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। ঈদ
মোবারক
মুবারক।
ম্যাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ। ঈদ মোবারক।
ম্যাম আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ম্যাম।
Thank you so much. Now it is time for appreciating the efforts and all the performers and our dignitaries for gracing our event today. Here comes the end of the reception. I would like to thank all of you for finding some time to take part in our happiness. Stay blessed and safe. Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
ঈদ মোবারক
Assalamu alaikum,
এভরিওয়ান।
sir.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম স্যার।
Walaikum assalam.
স্যার আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
Walaikum assalam. Thank you. Thank you,
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া
everyone.
রাহমাতুল্লাহ। ঈদ মুবারক।
Walaikum assalam. Eid Mubarak. অসাধারণ অসাধারণ। আমরা খুব শীঘ্রই আবার করব। টেক কেয়ার এভরিওয়ান। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
Take care, sir.